Yo, oops. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Psych here, and today we are going to be playing some more Survivor Rank, but today we'll be returning back to the Cowboy grind. This has been on hold for at least a couple months now since Cowboy, but now we're finally back on the grind, and we're going to be trying to become the best Cowboy in NAU that NAU has ever seen. We become the best rescuer. We become the best kiter, probably. I don't know. We'll see about that. Now we are going to become the best harasser in NAU, and we're going to do it with probably the hardest harassing survivor in the game, Cowboy. That's the spirit. That's what we're looking for. If you guys enjoy this stream, be sure to like the video. Subscribe for more videos just like this. Check out my past streams if you haven't, by the way. I have a playlist in the description. Also, guys, I stream every Monday and Thursday. Don't forget. I be seeing people forget, like, oh, Psych, you be streaming today? Or when you streaming? It's like, I've had the same schedule for over a year now. 2 years? 3 years? I think last few months I had to change it to Friday or something like that because I had a lab class on Thursday. Or no, not a lab class. I just had a really long day always on Thursdays. But, guys, today we're going to be playing some Cowboy, and it's going to be great. We're going to wreak havoc on these hunters, and yeah, we're going to see what goes on. First, let me get some people in here. Looks like he already has a team. Alright. What if I don't want to subscribe? Then you can go! You can get off this video. What did I say last time? And if you don't like it, then you can get out of here! Yeah, that's what I said. If you don't subscribe, you can get out of here now. But yeah. It'd be appreciated if you did subscribe. But if you don't subscribe, then you can get out of here. That's what I like to see, Zaggy. Yes, that's right. Snapple, a while back, Snapple donated $20 to have a Cowboy stream, but I anyway said I would be playing Cowboy. So, we're going to be playing Cowboy, and we're going to be playing a lot of Cowboy. Are you going to try out the new Hunter? Right. We got to try out the new Hunter. I guess we're going to try it out on Thursday then. In that case, I think it's going to be out in rank as well during that time, if it follows the same 3-week schedule. Yes, we are going to try out the new Hunter, though. Yes, that is right. It's definitely not because I forgot the new Hunter came out, and I definitely didn't forget to read her abilities again. But yes, we'll be trying out the new Hunter Thursday. Yeah, I guess that'll be Thursday stream. I knew I was forgetting something today. Yeah, didn't forget anything. We were going to do Cowboy this whole time. Alright. In the meantime, we're going to be playing Cowboy, because anyway, come on. What fun is it beating up low tier survivors anyway with the Hunter? It would just be to play with her abilities. We can always do that any day. Let's see who we can play with. Probably waiting on me to invite someone. Let's see who we got here. Hi. Yeah, except he started a match. I gotta love the people who be asking. Guys, don't be that person who asks to join people. And they tell you, like, wait, give me a sec, and then they just start a match. Like, really? Really? At that point, I'm tempted just to start the match. This is what I always do. I just start the match, and it's like, you wanna join us? You gotta wait on me! You asked. Beggars can't be choosers. At least that's what I do if I ask. I always wait for the other person, like, alright, if they're in a match and I want to join them, it's my job to wait on them. I mean, I don't know, everyone's different. Oh my god, General Fluff. I think we got space. Man, you better not get in a match. He probably is going to get in a match, so he's matching. It's probably too late. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe he'll notice. Nah. Never mind. Okay, to be fair, that's different. He's got a team. That's different. I be seeing people who be solo queuing and they still match. Let me see. One sec. Oh boy, hold up. He didn't see. Let's see. Anyone who's like, you know, I trust enough? We don't want any lousy people. Blue Ray? Is Ray good enough? I don't know. I feel pretty embarrassed. Yeah, I guess you can start. We only have room for one. Can we use Aeon luck cards on crossover skins that are purchasable with fragments? I don't know. That's a good question. The general rule is, if a skin came out after the A card dropped, then you cannot use the A card on it. It has to be everything that came out before the A card. That's the only stuff you can use it on. Now, if it's a crossover skin that came out in the past, I assume you're asking because of Jinjo Ito. That's actually a good question. We've never had a crossover. There's only been a handful of crossovers that return with purchasable fragments in the shop, because normally it's so weird how they let you use that A card on skins in the shop. I would have done that only on the ones in Essence, but the devs allow you to do it in the shop. And do crossover skins count? I don't know. Because we've had B-Duck, where B-Duck was fragments, right? Assuming B-Duck was fragments, B-Duck came back, would you be able to use the A card on that? As long as the A card came out after the first B-Duck crossover? I don't know, but Jinjo Ito definitely applies, because to be fair, I don't know if there was an A card drop between the two B-Ducks. Because there was one B-Duck crossover, and then there was another B-Duck crossover. There was also that furry toy merchant crossover. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? the ones with like the sculptor bunny skin, that crossover, whatever that one is called. That one came back more than once. But I don't know if there was an A card between that time, because there's no doubt that it would not let you use the A card if it came out after. Like, if the event came out after the A card came out. It wouldn't let you do that. But would it let you do it if it came out in the past? Like, after the A card came after the event? And then the event comes back from the past back again? With returning skins? I don't know. Furry toy merchant crossover. What is it called? I remember B-Duck. See, I only know B-Duck because there's a duck skin. I always call him Duck. That's the thing about Bonbon. If it's just a Bonbon skin, I call him Ping. Sometimes I'll call him Bonbon. Maybe I'll call him Gar26. I don't know if I ever call him that. I don't think I ever call him that. Who is the hunter? That makes a big difference. It is... Ugh. Okay, I'm glad we stay by the building then. We still might not make it though. Come on, let's go, we made it. He swung at the pallet. He's going around. He can't jump over the window. He's waiting on a cooldown. Okay, now he could jump over the window if he wants to. Okay, we're gonna do this. Because I'm just gonna assume he didn't mess it up. I have to check on Blink. What is his plan here? Does he have like a blink here? Or what's going on here? See, he could jump that, but the problem is the difference there is the tree is in the way, so he doesn't get a... I'm kind of messed up, not gonna lie. I should have dropped that pallet, but I'm over here getting greedy. Because I see he's just swinging at every pallet, so I'm like thinking, yeah, this hunter's probably not any good. And I was very wrong. Let's see, he might blink here. Nice. What's your pallet breaking speed? Okay, I'm really hesitant on using this window again. Because he could just jump over that one, and what am I going to do if he jumps over that one? Oh, I shouldn't have even dropped that. That was a mistake to drop that, because he actually didn't know where I went. I'm playing really bad today. That was really bad. He's probably going to predict me vaulting. No, he didn't. Okay, but he swung anyway, so that actually works out for us. Because he slowed himself down with that swing. I know he's kind of cutting me off right now. Oh, he went all the way around. Never mind. He didn't cut me off at all. Now, he might jump here. There we go. Oh my god, imagine if I lasso that person. Okay, they're actually... you know what? They finished the cipher, so it's fine. If they finish the cipher, I'm alright with it. Long story short. Okay, but I have to stay here, because if I let him... Let's see, does he do it again? Okay, that time, there we go. That's what I thought he would do the first time. But he didn't. That's not what he did the first time. I'm gonna read him like a book. I'm gonna say he's gonna jump over blindly and just assume that I went over there behind the wall. That's why I love using tall walls against Lizard. Like, in that kind of situation, beautiful. That's exactly how you want to be using those tall walls. Just wait around the corner, just see what they do. So really, almost a flawless kite. The only reason we took a hit was because I got really greedy there, and then I had to really make up for it with a crazy flywheel there. You don't want to be going for that kind of stuff. You don't want to be forced to flywheel blinks, because that's really inconsistent. It's really scary. You don't know if the hunter is going to swing right away, or if they're not. What kind of hunter are they? Are they the kind of hunter to just blink and then wait out a flywheel? Are they not? Lizard's a fast swing hunter, so it can get pretty icky against him. But we were fine. We were fine. It was a lot of game sense there, really, with kind of like looking at Lizard, looking at the kind of hunter Lizard is. This is kind of why I can never see Lizard being a top-tier hunter. Gamekeeper, it's a lot harder. There's always going to be this side of Gamekeeper where with the hook, that talking about Chinese meta, by the way. I didn't even mention that. China meta, they've been using Gamekeeper and Lizard a lot. Now, the problem with Lizard is he's just a worse Geisha. Because if he ever goes across the other side, the survivor will always have time to vault over. Now, the problem with Lizard is that now do you choose to jump over and expect them to not vault the pallet on the other side? Or do you try to predict that they're going to vault and jump and then just fall on the same side you jumped from, so you didn't actually jump over, you just faked it and hope that they vault the pallet towards you? That's the kind of deal that Lizard is. This is why I can't see Lizard being a competitive tier hunter, because at the highest level, even at the highest level, you're always going to be limited to the base problems. The core root issue of Lizard that no hunter can get over is that at the end of the day, there's always going to be this issue of, is the survivor going to vault the pallet or are they not going to do it? I don't know. No one knows, really. And it's all just a guessing game with Lizard. As opposed with Gamekeeper, Gamekeeper's hook, very generous, very forgiving. You miss the hook a little bit and the auto-aim helps you out. There's going to be lots of areas where there's going to be a wall you can hook over and there's nothing the survivor can do. It doesn't matter if they vault over the pallet or not. If anything, they can't because they're just going to get terror shock now. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened here. I don't know how this happened that someone automatically gets double hit here. I'm guessing Journalist got smashed by the jump and then immediately basic hit right after. And if that's what happened, then the Novelist did a bad pop. Because as soon as you see the hunter jump, you're already supposed to pop. Because the person who just got rescued is going to be full health, so they're going to survive one smash from Lizard. In fact, that's actually better. Because now they're going to get the borrowed time and the hits because they were hit at full health. Now, technically, if they get knocked down at half health and you pop the server fast enough, they still keep that speed bonus. But of course, some of it is always going to be wasted because you're waiting on the ground for them to pop. That's the problem. Where did General Fluff go? Well, it sounds like he found a team, so that's what happened with him. You know, he had a team, so I'm like, alright. You know, if he found a team, that's understandable. Psyche, what tier do you think Ivy is? I don't know. I haven't read what she does. I still haven't read what she does. Some people are telling me, like this was weeks ago, some people were telling me that she's weak at chasing because you rely on the survivor looking at you, otherwise you don't have much say in the chase. Other people tell me, well, she has great mobility. Like she can teleport immediately to where she wants, whichever cipher she wants, have these clones that do her bidding. So on the other hand, it seems like it is pretty easy to get the survivor to look at you. It all depends on animations, it all depends on cooldowns. This is like stuff that you don't see before the hunter releases. You only see this kind of stuff after the hunter releases. Like, alright, strong ability, but what's the cooldown? Alright, strong ability, but does it take forever to do the animation? Like, what's the animation time on it? Like, imagine if Bombon, every time he dropped a regular bomb, he had to do the animation of the 1000 presence bomb. That would be horrible. That would make him a horrible hunter, because he'd never be able to really catch up. Every time he wanted to drop a bomb, he has to do a slight animation, just like with the 1000 presence bomb. If you don't throw it, if you just toss it on the ground, there's like this annoying animation that you have to go through. So, I don't know. The long story short is, I don't know. I don't let other people's opinion influence what I think about it. I look at it myself and be like, alright, from everything that I've learned, kind of like with the Lizard Gamekeeper thing. Like, I don't look at China and be like, oh, Lizard is so good now. He has this full presence ability. He can jump across the map. Like, that's not what made the hunter good. That's not what makes any hunter good. What makes any hunter good is they have to have reliable early chase. Because when you get a good early game, you have a good late game, typically. Unless the survivors do some sort of comeback, or you mess up, or your ability's just not consistent. If your ability's not consistent, not only will your late game suck, but your early game will suck as well. That's the way it works. If you have a consistent zero presence ability, you'll consistently have good ability usage throughout the whole game. That's just the way the game works. Gamekeeper. more consistent than Lizard, I would say. Especially because Lizard is so dependent on 1000 presence. He's more limited, in a way, because he has to run Insolence if he wants consistent chase. That Lizard last game, I feel like we'd be in a lot worse situation if that Lizard had Insolence. Because that first hit I gave him for free, as soon as we leave Shed, because at the same time, he's stuck at Shed. Shed is always going to be a weak area for Lizard. As soon as we leave Shed, he could start smashing us, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. But besides that, it's just a guessing game with him. So he's dependent on Insolence. He's dependent on his zero presence. Not his zero presence. He's dependent on his first presence. Makes him dependent on Insolence. Makes him be able to run less builds. Makes him less versatile. So we'll see. We'll see, because with these kinds of hunters, like whenever a new hunter drops you, it follows always the same pattern. Weak abilities, follows by weak early game, followed by weak mid game, followed by weak late game. Because if there's ever a time that a hunter is strong, it's gonna be in the early game. That's gonna be where they try to set up everything afterwards. And so if a hunter has strong late game but weak early game, that makes for a weak hunter. Because how are you possibly going to get that strong late game? How? You're going to need a way to do it. We're off to a really bad start. Whew, this is really bad. This window will help a lot. But where is he? He's over there. Kind of odd. He took the stairs. A little bit surprising. That's okay. That's why we have this window. Although I'm not sure if we can loop this window again, so we're just going to play it safe. And that fire spirit is really scary. That's so annoying. I thought we'd be able to get behind that in time. That really sucks. He also has Insolence, so we have to watch out for the puppet. We're in a lot of trouble here, because how are we going to play around the blink now? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to cancel. Ooh. I really messed up there. It's like he wanted that kiting smoke. We just had a weak early game. We just had a weak kite at the beginning. I messed up. I didn't get to see where the hunter spawned. Hellember, yeah. We didn't even get a blink out either. This is really bad. Hopefully he's just running some crap like Portal. Or Excitement. I don't know. We're really relying on that, because I really messed up. I don't know if Ivy will be better than Dreamwitch again. I have to read it. We'll see. I like that she's able to control multiple stuff. That's a really big deal. Please don't shoot. Oh my god, it worked out. That usually never works out. He must have messed up. Dang, that sucks. Alright, well that's why I had to get the blink out. Now I don't know. I don't think we're going to get out of the situation now. That really sucks. I just messed up the early game. No. Save your beast, save your beast. Save your beast. I mean, it's still possible, but I messed up. Yeah, she got a syringe. Typical chess moment. Yeah, she also can't make the rescue either, because if she gets hit here, Hunter change target, someone else could help, but person at middle is technically close enough, but they're not going for it. Okay, now Cornier can go for it. I don't know, no one is pinging. I feel like if they were pinging, the Cornier would be like, oh, he's over there, I can go for the free rescue now. Although, I don't know how she didn't know, because she lost her heartbeat. I don't get it. I don't get what happened there. Oh no, don't destroy the puppet. That's a waste of time now. Oh no. It's a waste of time to break puppets. You're actually helping the hunter by doing that. I just messed up. My bad. Mikey, has Phasma's Weekly been easy recently? What was the last one? I don't remember the last one. The last one really messed me up because there were 2 silent ghosts in a row. It was really annoying. There was no point of that. Unless he plans to... I don't know what he was planning there. Like, make him hit the chair or something, but there was no point in that. That was just an instant rescue. Okay. Is Enchantress good against Nightwatch? The short answer is no. Every once in a while, she might seem really good, but the truth is that she's really not. He just hit the chair. Nice. Yeah, I had 2 silent ghosts in a row. Completely silent. There technically is a ghost that is just whistling noise. That's their hunting noise that they make. There are 2 ghosts like that. Beautiful flywheel. Unfortunately, it's gonna go through. I had 2 silent ghosts in a row, and one of them actually killed me because I'm sitting in the bathroom. All the things are flickering. There were no lights, so it was just equipment. That was really sad. Playing that challenge right after the update, because you never know if it's like a bug or something. Because you didn't play enough games. Oh, that was really sad. But yeah. It was generally easy. I had, what was it? I had, the free dots. Since it's the Easter event, they give you a camera of UV and dots for free, which seems kind of pointless, especially because it's tier 1 dots. But it was an event where you had no electronics. Now the camera's useless. But the dots were nice. The dots really helped out. Because you didn't actually get dots. It was because of the Easter event that you're able to kind of cheat half of the challenge. Oh my god. Is this person on our team? I hope that person is not on our team. What? How do you mess that up? What was the point of that? The point... What? Does she purposely want to do that? Does she purposely? Why is she not good? Because it's very easy to prevent the puppet from swinging at you. You can always prevent a puppet from swinging at you by pressing the destroy button. It can never swing at you. The only way you wouldn't know how to do that is if you just didn't know where the button was. In which case, you just didn't play the game enough against Hellumber. Oh, sorry. Why is Enchantress not good against Nightwatch? Because she doesn't start with an ability. Hunters in this game, they start with... It used to be that it's just they start with like one ability, alright? It wasn't that bad. Like, they start with one ability, okay. And she used to get charges really fast, really quickly. Like, it's fine. She had huge range. She gained charges faster. She could gain charges inside a tie turner. She got charges all the time when she got hit. That was a very different time. But if we're going to look at just, like, early game, the reason she's not good is because Nightwatch doesn't even matter. Like, I'm not even saying Nightwatch specifically. But any hunter who has starting abilities, who has an ability that can start, those hunters eat Enchantress alive. Because she has nothing to start with. You're a survivor who has nothing to start with. You're completely dependent on just your starting area, which means you're taking the good areas that other survivors might need more than you. But because you picked a bad kiting character, that is the story. A bad kiting character, because you start with nothing, you have to give yourself a good start with a good kiting area. Because you don't have an easy time reaching stuff. You don't have an easy time stopping the hunter because you don't have anything. And the rest kind of domino effects after that. If you don't have a great starting area, you're gonna have to be dependent on your abilities. You don't have those abilities. You're going to take an early hit. And the idea is like, okay, I took a hit, I got 1 charge, I'm about to get a 2nd charge from the hunter being near me. Like, maybe we can make stuff happen. Like, every time he jumps over the pal, we stun him. And, you know, every time he wins me, he tries to get close, we stun him. But the problem with the wind, stunning the wind, is that he gets a jump out of it. So he's going to jump over the pal, and you're going to need to use another stun for it. Alright? And that's assuming things go smoothly. That's assuming you still can keep yourself alive with other areas, with areas nearby, which should be easy if you have broken windows. If you have something like Flywheel, you kind of screwed yourself up because she's not a survivor who really needs, like, Flywheel. She's a survivor who really needs transition ability because her abilities don't provide that. Even in the best case scenario, you just get blinked. You just get blinked. And that's really bad. You have like 1, 2 charges. It's going to be really hard to get 3 charges. 3 charges is the only good one. The 1 stack of charges, it's just too hunter dependent. Any hunter who has multiple abilities, they start stacking those abilities against you. You may stop one ability, but they're going to use another one. So Nightwatch specifically, You may stop one of his jumps, but then he's going to have the wind to follow up. If you stop his wind, he's going to have a jump to follow up. It's a domino effect. Now, once you get chaired, it's still just as hard. You get hit in Tide Turner. Back then, you used to get a charge for that. You don't anymore. I think you should. But back then, she was really broken. She was the best survivor in the game, no doubt about it. For a lot of reasons. There's like 10 different reasons why she was the best survivor in the game. But that was a big one by itself. That she just got 1 stack for getting hit in Tide Turner. Now, the long story short, why she was so good, she had way bigger range. She was able to get stacks even after she got hit in Tide Turner, which that's not fair. She was able to get multiple stacks if you started body blocking for other people. Even when you got hit with Tide one time, if you got hit afterwards, it would still keep giving you stacks. Kind of like with Seer, how if you got hit inside of Tide Turner, it would still give you owls. Same thing with Enchantress. But they took both of those away. Enchantress, it was a lot bigger deal. Because, of course, she has to use those abilities. She's not going to have any other ability for the rest of the game. She didn't start with anything. She really needs those later in the game. At least Seer started with an owl, right? Imagine how much worse Seer would be if he didn't start with an owl. If he got put in a bad situation, then he's in a lot of trouble. So, you can't really rely on Enchantress because she doesn't start with anything good. First, single stuns usually are not good enough. They'll help you reach like a powder window that's really close to you. But if that's the case, if you're struggling to just reach pouts and windows, that's probably an issue in your routing, not with the hunter you're going against. If you're barely not reaching pouts, if you're barely not reaching windows, and the hunter didn't have to use an ability, that's not a reflection of how good Enchantress is helping you reach areas. That's just a reflection of your routes being bad in that case. And if the hunter had to use an ability to catch up to you and you just need that one stun to barely make it, fair enough. They had to use an ability, you use your own. It's an equal trade. But, again, you don't start with anything. It's really hard to get that domino effect with Enchantress. That used to be way easier. You used to have way bigger range. You used to get so many stacks from getting hit in Tide Turner. Just walking around in Tide Turner would give you stacks. I mean, it's just not easy to get stacks anymore, long story short. And it's not a Nightwatch specific thing. It's every single hunter specific thing. That was a really good kite from the Magician. Well done. Well done. Also, Batter's helping out too, so props to Batter. Okay. Oh! Beautiful flywheel from the Batter. Even gets out a blink. Value. That's value. Okay, unfortunately, my Weber's Law kind of wastes there. I don't know if the, what's his name? If that guy is still there. What's his name? If the Batter is still helping out. We can help out again. Okay, but we have to, like, kind of position myself over here. That kind of sucks. Well, Batter! Wait, there's synergy here with Cowboy and Batter, because if you drop for the Cowboy, now Batter gets a beautiful ball on. Whew. The problem is we can't do anything here now. Oh, we kind of can, because now we can either decode or... Okay, I'm not sure, though, like, what's the plan here? Okay, Batter kind of helps out. Really? Why? Why didn't that count? It's okay, but that's a little bit annoying. Not preferable, obviously. He's probably going to jump. Went for the Batter? Okay, well then that's a free rescue then. He got a pallet stun. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, well he has to go after Magician now. There's no chance about it. Okay, he has that full presence now, obviously. So he's gonna be able to do that. Okay, missed the charge attack. That's really good for us. I wonder if this is worth doing. This is not really worth doing. He's gonna reach the pallet area. Honestly, I didn't think he needed the flywheel, but he used the flywheel, so I'm very happy we didn't ending up lasso him. But right here, that probably would be a good lasso. If I was further away, that would be a better lasso. But he can Batter Ball here. I don't need to use my lasso or anything. In fact, we can even... Oh, no, please don't pop. Okay, thankfully he was out of range there, but that could have been really bad. We almost just had a repeat of the Lizard match from 2 games ago. It didn't count because the animation was too slow. One of the many... Oh, okay. You're saying that he got chaired before the animation fully completed. Yeah, I guess I could see that. It was like a millisecond thing there. Like last second it didn't count. Not even last second, like I said. Last millisecond, like 0.01. How's college cycle? It's alright. It's going normal. I don't like talking about school. I really hate talking about school, so I don't talk about it much, but it's going fine. Journalist is coming. In an emergency, we could always lasso one of them, but the other one would still be stuck outside. What nerf would you give to push Priestess off the meta? Nerf her global portal. The global portal is stupid. It is ridiculous. She needs to leave a shadow when she goes through her portal. It's not fair. She should also leave a shadow for the portal. When they first did that idea with Priestess, I thought for sure when they nerf Priestess and they make it so that the Hunter can see survivors when you hit them through the portal, I thought for sure like Priestess would also leave a shadow behind. She doesn't. To this day, she doesn't. She hasn't since she came out. She originally didn't have a world portal. She used to not have a world portal at all. Honestly, they didn't need to give her the world portal. They gave the same update they buffed Priestess from, because if you didn't already know, Priestess used to be one of the worst survivors in the game when she first released. She was one of the worst survivors because the way Priestess worked is she did not travel through the portal instantly. It took time to travel through the portal. You could visibly see an orb, which is you traveling through the portal to the other side of the wall, and the whole inside of the building would become see-through, and you could like see yourself traveling to the other side. But the problem was it was so slow that Hunter could destroy the portal, and if the Hunter destroys the portal while you're traveling, you get sent back to the beginning and you get stunned. So it was always a guaranteed free hit for the Hunter. That's why Priestess was so bad. When they buffed Priestess, they doubled the speed that you traveled. So not only did it mean like portaling through the middle of hospital was even better now, it was very reliable because now you could actually make it to either side. It also meant that just general portaling through thin walls, you'd always make it through. Not only that, that was amazing enough. I should probably add Hunter couldn't travel through the portals. Hunters could now walk through the portals. So if a survivor ever managed to get to the other side, there's nothing you could do. You could only break the portal. You could now walk through the portal. It was a survivor-only ability. Only survivors could walk through the portal. When they buffed Priestess to be able to travel double as fast, it meant that not only was she able to travel through long surfaces, but also short walls too. Just like small gaps, portals. In the same update, they gave her the world portal. Oh my god, that had so many problems. So I'm just going to skip to today. The current world portal. Yes, you can see survivors when you hit them through the portal. Yes, you can destroy the world portal now while it's being created. And yes, you can destroy portals behind walls now, because that used to be a different problem. Survivors would just be able to body block the portal, so that if you try to destroy the portal, you just hit the survivor. So they made it so you could hit the portal through walls now. These are all great changes, but at the end of the day, Priestess can still use the portal to just escape for free. Just to get out of jail card, whatever cipher she wants to do in a corner of the map where that's normally super dangerous, she just escapes for free. And you spend all the time destroying that portal, going to that side of the map, just for Priestess to escape for free. So it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think that would be enough, but I think it'd be a good start. I don't know what I do after that. After that, I kind of like leave it there and I'd see what happens after this. And I'd have to think about, okay, what else could we nerf? Like, do we really want to nerf the portal stun? I don't know if we want to do that. Maybe if there's like other survivors nearby, we keep the portal stun as it is right now. And if it's just Priestess taking the portal, the stun is half. Like, maybe I would do that. Because I don't want to nerf Priestess. Like, if I was a dev, I love that people can work together to beat any Hunter. I think that's the way it should be, because teamwork is really, really hard. Doesn't matter if it's in game or if it's in real life. Teamwork is really, really hard. But you should be rewarded for that teamwork. So I don't want to nerf portal stuns and then just make Priestess completely useless. I want to make her a support character, but I don't like that she's able to kite certain Hunters for literally free. I feel like she should be protected. She should be fragile. She should not be a survivor that's just walking around for free and can protect herself. I don't like that. And also can help protect everyone else at the same time. I don't like that. Because at the very least, something like Forward has a decode debuff. for example. So he doesn't get off scot-free. He's paying for something. Priestess, you're paying for a 10% decode debuff. Like, great, big deal. Or is it 15%? Something tiny like that. So yeah. Maybe what I would do is maybe I would decrease the stun. Let's say you portal stun the hunter nowadays. It's like a 2-second stun for the smallest portal possible. What if we reduce that if you're by yourself, but if there's like another survivor within 8 meters of the portal when the hunter takes it, besides the priestess, then that portal's increased to 3 seconds. Because like, let's say right now it's 2 seconds no matter what for the same length portal. That same length portal after my balance would be, if it's just priestess, significantly shortened. If it's other people, your team working with other people, it'd be longer. Now, again, I don't know about that. Maybe that's too good still because we've seen the power of regular priestess. Maybe I would just keep it as is. You know, the stun that it is right now, we keep that for other people nearby, but I reduce it just if it's just priestess. Like, there's things we can do here. I would probably also reduce how fast she can self-heal, because that's really stupid how she can heal faster than a doctor, it seems like. It looks like, because she heals herself 30% faster, and doctor can only heal herself 20% faster than other survivors healing her. So, something about priestess being able to pick herself up than doctor doesn't sit right with me. Weird. Oh. Yeah, we are definitely going to heal the batter. I was just being careful. Well, if Journalist is the one getting chased, then this heal is going to cancel out. We have to heal him, but heal. Is that a portal? Why was he raising his hand up like that? Please don't get hit. It is a portal. Okay, so I was a little bit worried there, because if that Journalist gets hit while we're healing, it's going to reset the healing progress back to 0. But the damage is still applied, so that would have been really annoying. We have 0.9 health right now. Possibly 0.95 as well, or 0.85, because we have to remember Little Bro might have also been sharing damage. So I have to remember that. Okay, I could actually... That was a really bad play by me. I could have just... If that was a smart Hermit, that Hermit would have seen a Cowboy with a red polarity and no one else has red. He would have gone after Cowboy, I would have been dead. There'd be nothing I would have been able to do. I was just dead on the spot, because no one else could share for me. That was really bad by me. He could have gotten a really easy down there. It would have been easier to knock me down than the Journalist at that point. Okay, batter's fine. We could set up a portal here. Come on. Oh my god, did her portal animation get cancelled? Does she lose out on that now? Ooh, nice try. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so right there. Right here, we actually do still survive. He's breaking the ball. I see that. That's why he's standing still. Ooh, but we're kind of stuck here. We're kind of trapped here. If only we had a pallet inside of Shed. That would be really good. But I can't really lasso to Shed or do anything. We're just kind of trapped here. Wow, he's actually gonna... I don't know if it's because he wants to go back on Journals, or he's just worried he lost me, but he didn't even want to waste time chasing me anymore. Okay, in this kind of situation... Okay, well, he's not coming after me anymore, it seems. We have this locker to remove the polarity if I get unsure, but... Why didn't you switch charges to the kiter? Would it have been bad? Well, we already had charges for the kiter. Someone else was already sharing for the kiter. We don't want all our people sharing for one time, because what happens the next times... we're gonna get hit here. Wow, he's not even gonna vault, so we could fly... That's so annoying. The charge looks exactly the same as the beginning of the 0 presence. We actually have no pallets here. That's so annoying. That's a little bit annoying. He got me there. Okay, well, we'll be alright. If only that pallet was there, I wouldn't feel as unsafe letting him break the pallet. Patient person, patient hunter, surprising. How many times you got April Fool's? Like, none. The only time I got April Fooled, I guess, was because Miki, I think, today. Pretty sure it was Miki. He did a April Fool's prank. Hold up. We gotta focus here. He did an April's Fool prank today where there's a permanent 1 on our server icon. It always shows that there's like a notification, but it's not. It's not real. It's just part of the image. And for me, I didn't get what the joke was. For me, personally, I didn't get the joke because I had a real ping. I had a real ping in the mod chat that I wasn't reading. I was like, I'll read it later. I'm reading main chat for now. I was reading the main chat. What everyone was saying, everyone was talking about the server profile. I got a DM about it, like, oh, Psyche, your icon was confusing me. I'm like, oh yeah, the New Year's. Yeah, we still have to change that. Having no idea that they were talking about something else entirely different. I'm like, yep, we still have the New Year's. We gotta change that. And so then I go back in the server. I'm like, why is everyone in the server talking about it as well? Okay, he's still right next to us. We do have another cipher that Priestess is working on. Okay, she does survive here. Oh, well. I don't want to lasso her, because I'm literally going to lasso her to the middle of nowhere. Like, look, there's no pallets here. Okay. Well, that's really annoying. Technically... Oh, do I survive here? Oh, boy. I'm pretty sure I... Yeah, I survive here, actually. I'm not even going to fly with that. Because if I flywheel that, I'm just going to get hit right after. There's no point. Okay, I have to be aware of 1,000 presence here. I wasn't really thinking more about me. I was thinking more about Priestess. Does this Priestess survive here? If I get a hit here, because I always survive detention, because she was sharing. Unless she switches to blue, that'd be so sad. Like Batter here is going to survive. If only Priestess could switch. We're going to let her do her thing. We're going to let her go down. I mean, heck, she could actually go inside a lock and keep herself alive. She doesn't have to do the gate. Okay, Journals will heal her. It doesn't really matter who does the gate and who heals. Ooh, he's not that far away. He's like at around those... it's a little bit scary. Okay, we got the gate open. Okay, you guys saw that? That's him. He shot an orb at the gate. Okay. Whew! Sucky, will we be getting the Clown Puppet A skin? I have no idea what skin you're talking about. Probably not. Probably not. If it's in the shop, probably not. Cowboy should be able to lasso windows. Unpopular opinion? Yes, I think so. I think he should be able to. I don't see anything wrong with that. Snapple, do you still want to play? Hold up, 1 sec. You need to do the event for it? Yeah. We'll get the skin then. What clown skin? Is it already out? Is there already some clown skin? I don't think so. General Fluff, a pity. I'll just play with my brother then. I don't know if Snap was gonna join. Snap. Really, man? Oh, you mean the thing where you have to log on the website? You're talking about that? That gives you a skin? No, I'm not doing that then. I'm not doing that. I have not been doing that. What skin is it? Joker's Puppet Theater skin? I've been doing this for other people, but what's the skin? I thought you only get clues and stuff like that. Help them achieve peak popular, unlock the A rarity costume, achieve his Joker? I mean, sure, we could try going for it. I mean, how many did you need? You need 100 people to cheer you on? I didn't want to bother. You get a cute Joker skin? Alright. I could toss it in my Discord server. If someone wants to help me, sure, but... I mean, I'll take it. Maybe we'll do a stream on it. I didn't even know there was a skin. Yeah, apparently there's a skin. I didn't even know. This event that people are doing, that people are asking other people to do, it's this one. Joker's Puppet Theater. Joker's Puppet Troupe. Apparently you get an A skin for this. Only 5 people needed? 25 per person? Oh, 25 per person. 25, 50, 75. Wouldn't you only need 4? Or do you need 125 points? It's like you don't have to have people use your invite link. You just need daily matches and check-in. Dude, I don't know how this works. Why are people sending a link then? To like cheer on a Joker then? What is that for? Do we actually have Sarah here? Did we invite Sarah or oh, she actually got in? We just randomly matched with Sarah. Alright. Dude, I love this conversation here. Salvatore, what's your profile? Oh, my profile? It's my avatar. No duh. Salvatore, they're asking where it comes from. What is that? What is that profile? What is that avatar? It's like he... Yeah, I already read that. My bad. Alright. We're going Cowboy again. I don't know what happened last game. Something happened last game. Someone did a really good kite. That's what happened. Alright, looks like I'm always taking the rescuer spawns. Let's go. Not China. Red Church, you don't need to take middle as rescuer. You're actually not supposed to. Because it works as a really good transition area. It's a great place to start a kite at. Because you get a nice window boost to start off your kite and reach a better area. So, it's actually better not to start at middle as a rescuer. It's better to take it's better to take like mid-broken, something like that. Like a really bad side of the map that no one wants to kite on. Like, mid-broken's a great example. Anyone here? I always get a little bit nervous because there's always like this chance of a random Wu Chang umbrella, and I'd have nothing to defend myself with. Yisha's also pretty scary. Yisha's another hunter where you could see her from there, over there, and she'd already be dashing across the bridge. Like, what would we even do if that were to happen? From that side, we'd have to go over here. We have nothing to lasso on. Normally, I'd probably like using the ability to get to that window, get a window boost, and get back on this side of the map, because that side of the map is way better to kite on. Especially against Geisha. Like, over here, this will help for a bit until she gets her next dash. This area will not sustain, but we're playing Cowboy. We have no way to lasso the windows unless there's a pal next to it. I'm gonna... If a teleport were to happen, would I even have time to lasso to that pallet? I honestly don't think so. We could try. If a teleport were to happen, it doesn't really matter which pal we go for in terms of no hits. Both of these pals are like the same distance apart, basically. This one's closer, but you'll just get a hit. You'll just get hit by the dash right after. This one's farther, but if you get hit in that situation, but then you can go to an area that'll help protect you afterwards. As opposed to that one, you may reach an area faster, but you have nothing afterwards. So, that's the one issue here. She does use the blink here. I wonder if we can do something, or is this like... That's so annoying. She's got the, what's it called? The carry animation. There needs to be a guide on how to deal with every single individual carry animation, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Absolute bullcrap. This is like the number one reason that's taking me away from Cowboy. This is the number one thing that's keeping me away from Cowboy. Because even if you were to learn all these animations, even if you were to learn all of them, there's no denying that it's better to keep the survivor in front of you, in front of your belly as a hunter. Because that way, if you ever go in a direction away from the Cowboy, it's really hard to lasso the survivor. Then if they were up in the air, and then the Cowboy can lasso easily from any direction. I mean, even if you were to learn that, you're still at a disadvantage. We're just gonna let the Batter do his thing. Hopefully Psychologist sends a heal or something. Batter's not asking for anything. Switches Trey. I was half expecting an excitement there, but nothing came out. If he goes down, then we have me. I could always rescue. We just don't want 2 people going down. That'll be really bad. If one of them goes down and the other one takes a while to go down, that's fine. Even though 2 people go down, the other one will basically get up and be able to help finish my cipher. But if 2 people go down back to back within 10 seconds, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We got to finish this cipher. I mean, once we finish this cipher, though, it doesn't really matter in what order people die. Because we're just going to be in such a dominant position. I don't know what that swing was. Is that fast pal breaking or slow? I didn't get to see. Well, can we get a stun? She actually slow pal breaking. She actually messed up her dash so that it got cut off there halfway. Oh, that's sad for me. Should we save the ability? I actually want to save the ability. Oh, I thought our ciphers were closer than that. They're not. I was thinking about saving the ability because I thought the cipher was going to be almost primed. But that was my cipher. It's my cipher that's almost primed. Whew. Batter's also there. Yeah, we'll just let Batter do his thing then. Never mind. I don't need to be there. We're just going to do the cipher then. What's important, the thing about harassers is that if you ever have more than one harasser on the team, which I try to not have more than one harasser on the team. I don't like having more than one harasser on the team. Dude, if I take a hit here, where do I go? Do we have to just go in the direction of... She's actually scared to use the dash because she's worried I'm just going to lasso behind her. That's interesting. But we have to kite long enough for Acrobat to get to gate now. It's really sad. Okay, we actually fooled her there a little bit because she thought I was going to go in the other direction. I guess not. Which is really weird though, because you obviously could see me going in the opposite direction. I was going to use a flywheel and just head towards the pallet. Because if I go the other direction and flywheel, I don't have anything to use. I don't have anything to lasso to. I don't have anything to vault. I would just get hit right after the flywheel, after my first flywheel. At least that way, I can use the flywheel, I can then lasso to a pallet, I can then keep myself alive. So I don't know what happened there. We're gonna get this gate open though. Easy. BM lasso, grab him in the air, let's go. Who do you main? I don't really main anyone specific. When you play the game long enough, you're gonna become good at every single S tier survivor there is, or every single S tier there ever was. Like, Perfumer, for example, I don't play Perfumer anymore. She's not the best survivor anymore, but she used to be. And so I would play Perfumer until she's not the best survivor anymore. Any survivor that's the best in the game, that's the survivors I try to pick up. And the thing is, those skills help out other survivors. Like, if I play Perfumer, that makes me a way better seer just by practice, because I'm accustomed to looking at the hunter swing, and I'm like, okay, right as the hunter swings, I can send it out. Because I played Perfumer, I have that experience to be like, okay, I know what I'm looking for. Unless it's like Dream Witch or something, which she swings too fast for that. If I play something like Mercenary, it doesn't matter what rescue I play after that, because every rescue after that, besides Forward, is probably easier than Mercenary, because those pads are really annoying to control. All that matters is, from my practice as Mercenary, I learn general rescue knowledge that can be used on any rescuer. So I can play you Gravekeeper, I can play you First Officer, I can play you these other survivors, and if you just want a good rescue, it doesn't really matter what you give me. Any of the survivors are good. Of course I can play Gravekeeper. I played Gravekeeper. Well, Gravekeeper is actually not really a fair example, because when Gravekeeper first released, I did play him a ton. But if you were to ask me to play something like Forward, alright, I don't play Forward. I never play Forward. So if you were to ask me to harass with Forward, I'd be like, no, I can't do that. Because I've never really played a survivor that harasses like Forward does. And Forward itself is a unique survivor. No really survivor matches it. But if you were to ask me to rescue as Forward, can you rescue from the chair as Forward? Easy. Easy, because I know how to avoid being seen from the hunter. I know what I'm looking for. I know what can stop the rescue. So I know how to use the ability to avoid what can stop the rescue. But if you were to ask me to harass, that's a different story. That's like a different section of the game. So I don't think it's as much about the character. I think it's more about your general knowledge of the game. If you're really good at kiting as Perfumer, you probably don't need Perfumer to be able to do a really good kite. If I were to give you, let's say, Lucky Guy, you'd probably be able to kite as Lucky Guy. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's switch if you want. Because you know the basics of Perfumer. Now, if all you do on your kite is you spam Perfumer really quickly in the first 40, 50 seconds of your kite, yeah, no doubt you're probably not going to do so good as Lucky Guy. But if you know how to kite efficiently so that you only have to use the Perfume when you absolutely need it, that's not you relying on Perfume. That's you relying on your general item. You're not just spamming items. You're not just spamming Perfume for invincibility. You're like specifically being like, okay, in this part of the kite, I would just want to use any ability. Can you think outside the box? Can you be like, well, I don't have Perfume, but I do have this item, and this item can do the same thing as this other item that I'm used to playing with. Can you think like that? If you can think like that, then you will do good as almost any survivor in the game. That's really it. There's a couple ones like Little Girl, which is like, you know, if you really want to, you could. If you want to, you don't have to use her page, because a lot of times the page is really hard to use. You'd have to play Little Girl, but if you really wanted to, you could just choose to play Little Girl without ever using the page. Just play her like a Lucky Guy and just rely on raw kiting, and that would work too. If you know how to kite regularly. Now, I wish we had another cipher to do, but that's kind of the one problem with people spawning at Hotel. It makes for really, really bad cipher positioning. There's nothing I could really do about the cipher positioning that happened here. It's up to my teammates over here in this situation. So I ran to looking at this game, because this was really bad cipher rush by me. So what could I have done? Not really much. Whoever picked Hotel, that's a bad spot. Because if you were to get chased there, you'd immediately be starting your kite. You have to use your resources sooner, which means you're gonna die soon. Long story short. No matter how good the area is. The sooner you start your kite, the sooner you're gonna have to use your resources, the sooner your kite ends. Not only does it make that a problem, it also makes it a problem for Cypher block. It's easier to block your Cypher for a Hunter. Let's say a Hunter doesn't want to chase you. They could just spawn in the opposite corner, and what they can have you do is they could just have the Cypher get blocked, and then you can't decode there anymore. You have to do a more dangerous Cypher then, and you could get teleported on. The last problem with people spawning in corners is it ruins everyone else. It ruins me and my kite. It ruins my Cypher decode, and it sounds like really strange. Like, how does their spawn have any effect on your spawn whatsoever? It means that I can't really go Hotel anymore. Because if I want to go Hotel, which I'm still going to, it's going to give us the best 3-cipher kite possibility. I'm still going to do that. But it's going to be at the cost of their cipher. They're going to have to go do a different cipher all anyway. Like, they spawn Hotel to get a safe cipher and someone else kites there? What was the point then? What was the point? You may as well have spawned somewhere else. And then if you get chased, you could do the same thing that I do and transition into Hotel rather than spawning there. Not only does it give you extra time where you don't have to waste resources early, but it also... what was I talking about? What was my train of thought? Basically, if people don't spawn in corners, I have more places to kite. When is Ivy stream? Probably this Thursday. I have more places to kite. I have more places where I could kite. More importantly, where people are not decoding. If you spawn in corners, corners are oftentimes the best places to kite. Because not only do they store the best kiting areas, but it's also like out of the way. Out of the way of other people doing servers. That's why you never want to spawn in corners. Did he lose him? Because it starts your kite sooner. Your cipher can get blocked if the hunter chooses not to go after you. And anyone else who gets chased, they now can't really kite Hotel because you chose to go to Hotel. If they're smart, they're gonna go Hotel anyway, because that's the best place to do a best kite. If they have no other option. If you have another option, sure, don't do it. But if you don't have any other option, you're gonna have to. It's better than dying. Alright, is she gonna drop down here? Is she gonna drop? What's going on here? I have to be really careful here, because at any point, he could decide that I'm an easier target and just go after me. Remember, these hunters are not gonna... Tunneling is a big part of the game, but it doesn't mean that it's always gonna be the best place. So I'm gonna have to be careful here. I don't want to get chased and then go down very quickly. If I'm gonna get chased, I'm gonna try to give myself a good start. Especially because we don't need to pop the cipher insanely quick. We have a lot of extra time. So we can be more safe about it. But yeah, don't spawn in corners, guys. Long story short. It ruins everyone else. It ruins your decode if your cipher gets blocked. It ruins, like, the kite early because you start the kite sooner. And if other people need a kite, then because you chose an area like hotel that's in a corner, that's kind of out of the way, a good place to die normally, turns out to be a bad place to die because you chose to do a cipher there. But if they kite anywhere else on this kind of map, they're going to go down way quicker. So, long story short, don't be spawning at corners, and definitely don't be spawning at, like, something like hotel. You want to be traveling to hotel. The sad teleport. I can literally see him on the other side of the map right now. Yeah, so you can't be spawning in corners. It just ruins the Cypher Rush entirely. Long story short, it's just bad for Cypher Rush. It's really bad for kiting if you're the one who has to kite, but it's also bad for if you're not the one who's getting chased. Because of someone doing hotel, I can't do hotel. Alright? I have to go to middle now. But here's the thing. Someone had to spawn middle. We have a rescue middle. So obviously the rescuer's going to do middle. What Cypher is left after that? Behind restaurant. But behind restaurant is blocked. This all could have been avoided if the person at that spawn hotel spawned tunnel. If they spawn tunnel, they could easily do the tunnel cipher. And if the person gets chased, they can easily just walk to hotel through the back entrance and then start kiting there. That's why it's a better spawn. Because you free up hotel for other people to kite there if they need to. You free up yourself from starting to kite sooner, so if you need to go to hotel, you can actually give yourself a head start by forcing a hunter to walk after you, so that you're not immediately having to use resources. You're just wasting time by having the hunter forced to follow you, rather than being a sitting duck in the corner waiting for the hunter to come to you and having nowhere to run. You're just waiting at the good powder area already, which is fine, but it's like missed value. And the last reason is it just frees up ciphers for other people to do. If there's another person who spawned near hotel, they might not be as lucky as you at tunnel, because tunnel always spawns a cipher. But me, who spawned at the hotel gate, I don't always have a cipher. In fact, I never have a cipher there. There's no cipher that spawns there. So I need no one to spawn at hotel so that spawn can be good. Now, I guess for that reason, I could have spawned behind restaurant. But then we kind of have the same problem, you know. Person who spawns at the red house gate, the double house gate. If the hunter spawns by them, obviously they're going to need to transition towards the greenhouse in the corner. So obviously I'm not going to do that cipher because they're going to either kite there or do the cipher there, either way. And behind restaurant's still going to get blocked, and middle's going to be taken. Long story short, the best kiting combination there is have the person spawn at tunnel, not at hotel. Because if they spawn tunnel, they can still reach hotel. But if you spawn at hotel, makes your kite shorter, your cipher could get blocked, and now other people can't do that cipher. They have to go do a cipher across the map. So, Jesus, that took forever. But you could make a whole video out of spawns. That's the thing. Like, that little bit, just spawning in the corner, could take up a whole video's worth of explanation. Those 3 things, each one of them, like, it's not enough to just say, oh, this can happen. Like, what do you mean this can happen? What do you mean, oh, if I spawn at the good area, I'm gonna go down sooner? How does that make any sense? It all has to do with understanding, like, back to the basics, like transitioning. How does my spawn affect other people? Well, they need ciphers to do. They need places to kite. If you're already starting there and hunters choose to go after someone else, now you're gonna have to leave, and it actually hurts everyone. Again, please don't spawn in the corner, guys. Okay. No. Same deal here. If the journalists were to get chased here now, like let's say hunter spawns like on the left of them, journalist has to go to factory. Then batter has to leave factory. So what was the point of spawning factory? There was no point of spawning factory. And then you could argue, well, Psyche, what if batter gets chased? Then there is a point of batter spawning factory. No, there isn't, because now he starts to chase sooner. He's going to have to use his pallets sooner. He's going to have to use his items sooner. He's going to go down sooner. There is no benefit to someone spawning at the good kiting area in the corner. It's easy to block, it's easy to chase, and it's also easy to chase other people into that area. So now you have 2 people in the good kiting area, and neither of them are decoding. Or if one of them chooses to transition out and be like let's say the person at factory, let's say the journalist gets chased and the batter gets warned, like, hey, batter, could you leave factory? I want to kite there. And he says, sure. You're still losing time on not decoding because he chose to spawn in an area where now someone has to leave anyway. So we'll see here. We'll see what happens this game. Now here's the thing. Batter could transition out of factory Because I'm over here talking about transitioning out of factory. But then why did you spawn factory? You should have spawned next to factory so you could transition to factory. Because if you go anywhere else, it's a worse cutting area than factory. Now, it turns out that it's a Dream Witch. And the Dream Witch is not even going to go after the batter. So all of my stuff is thrown out the window. In that case, this is Hunter's fault. If the Hunter's not going to chase the batter, then the Hunter should have spawned right over there. Right over there in that corner behind Shed. This is a Hunter's mistake at this point. There's no situation... Basically what I'm trying to say is there's no situation where spawning in a corner is okay. In this situation it worked out because the Hunter's dumb. But if the Hunter was not dumb, they would have spawned over there. They would have guaranteed blocked factory. Now now batter cannot do the Cypher. He has to go towards the Hunter or he has to go towards middle. I'm doing middle. So that's not an option. He can't go to sandbags because there's this person going to be doing a Cypher over there. Like, it's a domino effect. Like, you can't be doing these kinds of spawns because there's no situation that is going to be good. It's either your kite gets shortened, other people are negatively affected, or your Cypher just gets blocked and you're ruining decode. There's just no situation. Well, I've been on this for like 10 minutes now. I think it's time to stop. How about spawning forward stop or God Kite? Is that a valid time to spawn corners? Yes, that's... Ooh, hold up. This is bad. I honestly could have gotten a terror shock there. Patroller, I hear Patroller. Wait, we could lasso him. Ah, that's a shame. Imagine, guys. Uh-oh. Well, that could have been bad. Okay, well, for starters, I need to pull this leech. This leech has to go so that there's only one leech. Come over here. Oh, no. Hunter's near me now. Oh, he's so dead. Okay, I definitely wasn't expecting that. We have to pull the leech. I thought the batter would support more than that, but... I guess he came just to take a hit? Okay, now we can't make that. We can't make that anymore. If there's going to be two leeches on the path, then there's no way I can make that. I can make it now. She actually opened up the path again. Ah, it's too bad I can't get the rescue while a hair recovery's happening. Oh. Gotta love how I'm the only person pinging that I'm coming, but no one else. What? Why? Oh, I'm sorry. I just picked up my leech remover. I should have let her pick it up. I'm not even thinking here. I'm just thinking of how dumb of a play that was from everyone else. Like, batters here. Like, I understand batter, but at least communicate. But then journalists, like, why? I'm communicating that I'm rescuing. Oh my god. Why? I'd understand if I didn't ping. Like, let's say I didn't communicate that. Okay, then, like, I get it. But there's no reason for this. There's no reason. Ugh. Okay, what about Fort Stop? I don't know what God Kite is. What about Fort Stop? Someone was asking. Could you just swing, please? Please? I don't want to go for Terror Shock crap. Okay, my leech is here. That's kind of annoying. Journalist still doesn't have a leech remover. That kind of sucks. But to be fair, we've been picking up all the leech removers. Like, I even picked it up by mistake. Okay, at this point, it's just going to be faster to remove the leech than to carry it away. Because it's full presence Dream Witch. It's going to take forever. It's going to take forever to try to pull a leech away with that kind of range. Since we're already, like, halfway, basically, that's when it's, like, faster. Now, if I was super far from the leech already, then that would be faster. Just pull the leech. But, we don't have much choice anymore. We kind of have to heal up here. Whew. Okay, so... Yes, I'm only talking about the square maps. There's only one map you spawn in a corner, and that's Moonlit. And the reason for that is because... Well, First Stop I don't know if I agree with. To this day, I don't like spawning First Stop. I think it's a little bit sad. Having to use the roller coaster right away. Okay, really? Really? Apparently a Cypher is almost... Seriously? No, we're not making the rescue anymore. Unless we lasso. Which... We can't lasso, but we can force her to camp. Oh, but we can just get blinked, though. Oh, there's actually nothing we can do. And the Cypher's not primed. Stop lying. Yeah, we can't really do anything. Let's do the Cypher a little bit more while she's scared. Okay. But again, we just get blinked here. What are we supposed to do? We can't make that. Sorry, man. We already took a hit. We could go for one person. It's really all because of the early game. If you have 3 people rescuing on early game, yeah, we're not gonna win. It would have helped if I gave her that leech remover as well. That would have been nice. Why? Why? What's going on? Why are these lassos not connecting? Is it because I'm aiming at the ground? Is it because I'm aiming at the ground? I mean, come on. Lassos are not that unforgiving. They should count, alright? It's harder to once have small hunters. Oh, come on, the lassos are not that unforgiving, right? I guess they are. I guess they aren't that forgiving, and I'm learning now. That's so annoying. Doesn't really matter, but it's still annoying. I guess better to have this now in a losing match than have this mess up in like a potentially winning match and then we lose because of that. Or tie. Yeah, Lasso said no today. We'd still be in trouble because that pallet was dropped. It'd be better if that pallet wasn't dropped because I have to waste my whole Lasso boost just vaulting the pallet. Which axe plays spider? Okay, well my leech is in the middle of nowhere. We gotta try to keep double wall distance. If we keep 2 walls of distance between us, if she blinks through the first wall, we're still behind the second wall. So she'll never be able to blink us in theory. But of course she is faster than us, it's gonna be hard to. If we could remove our leech, that'd be best case, but... We were able to remove the leech, and... I don't know what her plan is anymore. She's planning to chase the batter? Full health? Go after me with a blink, maybe? She could just be pushing the leech here. It's so annoying that this big rock is in the way. Can't really see anything. Let's do this. Good, I want to miss a calibration there, because the big rock's kind of in the way, so it's hard to know if I'm about to get snuck up on. Okay, the hunter's nearby. No. If only I could ping focus on the coding. Like, I'm gonna do it as soon as possible, of course, but... Still a little bit late. Okay, it's gonna take a while to do the gate. I mean, she could be opting not to go after me. It's possible. Yeah, it looks like that's what she's doing. I didn't want to go towards the gate because that way I don't want to let her go after both me and the batter. She has to choose one of us this way. Which isn't even necessarily true because this leech is still following me. Okay. Now we gotta get out of here, though. I've had enough instant lassos on the pals today. I'm just gonna charge it. It's almost like he got the gate open. Why is she chasing me? Can we make this? That was kind of a bad play because now I can't really flywheel. Ooh, she leeched the batter? We're probably gonna be able to pick ourselves up now because it takes too long to pull a leech with your main body. I don't know about that play. Because now if she tries to come here with the main body and wait on the main leech to come, it's going to be too late by then. Yeah, it looks like she knows that already, so she's just going hard on the batter. So what was the point of going after me? To get a self-heal out, and then she's planning to slug me later? That's not a good play. Things are still up in the air. Okay, well that kind of settles it. Well, she's planning to go after me now? She wants a 4-man? I mean, again, she used the leash on the batter, so if she comes to me, she has to wait for her main one. So she's here now, but her main is not yet. We can still keep opening, and she has nothing to stop it. On the other hand, if she saved her leeches, it just made things more complicated. She still won, of course. She still got those 3 people, but she could have ended this sooner with the Cowboy. That was really risky from her end. Well, was she worried that dungeon's over there? It's a little bit annoying. Again, that all goes back to me wanting to rescue, and then people are going to rescue. They're not saying they're rescuing. There's no way for me to know they're rescuing, but they know that I'm rescuing, that's what annoys me the most. They know I'm rescuing, but they're still going to rescue. But they don't tell me that they're rescuing. So it's like, I would let them go rescue if they want to go rescue, especially because I'm the one in trouble here. And as far as I know, they don't know that. So, if they just pinged that sooner, or said something, I'd be more than happy. 1, 2... I mean, it's going alright, but not a bad session, all things considered. I've had it worse. Not clean games, though. Not clean games. What, this one? These were clean games, though. These were clean games. These were all clean wins, though. They did really well here. It's just like our defeats and ties. Those could have easily been prevented, that's good. That's good. If our ties and defeats can be prevented, like, there's like one big thing there that we can fix, and it's like, yeah, that's perfectly great. That's awesome. We can fix that. I don't think it's a misjudgment of the crosshair. I think it was just a misjudgment on my end. This one, really bad by me. This one we lost because of me. That sucks. Losing to a Hellumber. It happens to the best of us. I expect Cowboy soon, let's go. I don't think we did any Cowboy losses today. Did I even lasso one time? Yeah, I guess we lassoed against that lizard on Ever Sleeping. Yeah. I think that was it, though. Why is he still playing the game? Dr. Dubs? Oh my god. There exists. I don't go out of my way to memorize people's names in this game. But there are some people so atrociously bad that they just left a permanent impact, a permanent scar in my head about how bad they are. Look at this Postman tie turner. Okay. Whew. That's much better. But why? Why are you going to explore on Moonlit, though? That's a whole different question. Like, alright, now the build is fine. Why are you playing the Survivor on Moonlit? Oh no, I agree, Psyche. Oh shoot, they're listening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, oh god. My fault. Update your games? They're watching, they're listening. Oh no, does that mean they were listening? Oh shoot, I hope... You guys remember that coordinator? I hope they weren't the coordinator in that match. The coordinator that I was like, oh my god, I hope they're not on our team. Where's Hog Girl? Yes, this is the levels of bad that we're talking about. We're talking Hawk Girl levels of bad. We're talking Meme Senpai levels of bad. We're talking Shrek 2 on DVD levels of bad. Shrek 2 on DVD, he wasn't a bad player, he was just super, super toxic. And there are also a lot of questionable things he did. But in terms of bad players, this one has left an impact on there, that's for sure. Thoughts on Ivy? I haven't even read what she does. I'm so bad, it's like you will always remember me. Okay. Look, I remember you because you're my friend. But if we're talking about just like rank randoms, I don't remember anyone for the most part. I only remember people who are like exceptionally good. I'm like, wow, that's a really good player. Like every time we match them, they're like go out of their way. They can do way above average what the average player does, which is like really bad kites in a short amount of time, or like not consistent rescues, or like but like something like that. But if I match like this player and I'm like, doesn't matter what they play, if they play any sort of character, they can do their job with that character, whether that be kiting, rescuing. They do something really well about the character when they play, or maybe they switch to a different character and they also do really well. And then I'm like, damn, they're not just a one trick. They actually have a general understanding about the game, a thing that applies to all things. But there are some people, doesn't matter what they pick, and sometimes their picks make them look even worse. Those are the people that just left a permanent impact in my head. I'm not talking about the random enchantresses with tide turn. I'm not talking about the prospectors who be given free magnet hits. We're talking like no matter what character they go, they're always doing bad. Now, granted that wasn't that bad. Moonodon Lizard against Lawyer. It's tough as the Lawyer for sure. We're talking like 20 seconds dead. That kind of level. 10 seconds dead. Like first 10 seconds, they're already going down, taking a hit or something like that. It's crazy. Or you see them, sometimes it's not kiting. Sometimes it's like game sense. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And it happens so often with the same person. It's like you can't help it but notice. You just can't help it. Okay, we're definitely going to go rescue her. Journalist is across the map. Ooh. Okay, this is not good. Fast pal breaking. Oh, are you joking me? Don't see me. What is this bull? Okay, we're fine. What is this bull? There's nothing bull about that. Please just swing or do something. We can still get it before Havoc, but he's dead is the problem. Do we still support? Is there anything I can do? Oh my god, that counted?! But I'm dead now. Dude, sometimes with Cowboy, it's very rare, but there are those moments where like, that counted? That didn't count?! What?! Why? I had it charged all the way! Seriously? Man, what is going on? Call of Us Ready. From Call of Us Ready to B match, B rank tier worthy. Oh my god, seriously? That is some bull. That was actually... if we did one more lasso, then that would have opened up our batter. Because our batter was able to, like, get closer to us. Like, it actually opened up so that now our batter had a chance of going for, like a regular stun or something like that. Against a wall, assuming the hunter doesn't drop. But, like, we really... If we wanted to guarantee something, if we really wanted to guarantee it, I needed to do one more. Whew. See, that's what we need. But now we're gonna die! Oh no, he's behind a wall! That's so dumb. We need to do one more. Okay, well, I don't know if I can blame myself for that one. Seriously? Come on. He just guessed that I was gonna stay by those pallets. That's so annoying. That's why no Smash Blizzard is so bad. Like, once he gets to Smash, it's a lot harder to just make the guesswork happen. I don't know if it was inconsistent. I think I also misaimed. But, like, come on. How unforgiving can you be? Like, really? Really? This is so bad. We're, like, totally cornered. We lose this game entirely. We 100% lose, but... Let's get a couple good lassos in, right? But there's not much we can do. We're gonna flywheel up, but the pallet's too far away. Oh my god, or not! That's an extended stun too. He might jump here, like YOLO jump. Oh my god, that actually allowed our batter to get up now. Let's go. Okay, he's jumping. That opens us up so that now his jump's on cooldown so we could leave. We lose though. We lose. I just need to get one more last one. Come on, just jump. Just jump for the journalists. Come on, you know you wanna. God damn it. Listen, we were gonna lose anyway if I didn't do that. If I didn't go for it, we're gonna lose anyway. Like now it allowed our journalists to go for the rescue, I guess. You know. If I didn't do that, journalists wouldn't be able to go for the rescue. But the idea there is he goes after journalists. Journalists hopefully stays alive, and then I can get a free rescue. And that would be our chance of coming back. But I mean, this might come back too. It's obviously harder to come back from that kind of rescue. But boy, did he buy some time. That was still good time wasting. That was a really sad portal. Watch out for portals. Alright. We're gonna heal a little bit. Okay, I have to keep an eye on him. Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh wow. I feel a little bit bad about this. Probably could have came back. It would have been tough. Don't get me wrong, it would have been tough, but sometimes I wonder, maybe it's just a harasser I play, you know? You know, as my first ever harasser, you know, Cowboy, this might not be the right character for the job. Maybe I just overrate him. Not gonna lie. Admittedly, I might be overrating him. He just seems so good on paper. Oh, I'm running into a wall. Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was good practice. It was good, like, lasso practice. Like, it's not that bad. All things considered, it was still, like, a good learning experience. Vaulting? That was a really bad flywheel, but I mean, I guess if he's not gonna smash, then that's fine as well. Ooh, dungeon is here. We're not gonna live, obviously. Oh, he has confined space. I didn't even realize until now. Why does he have confined space? I don't know why. But we die even without confined space. It's like, you take that back, I'm gonna ignore you said that. I'm not gonna lie, like, it takes a lot of ability to get a whole person up from death. You definitely need the person to do at least a little bit of a good kite. Like, it's not gonna come back from the depths, but like, then again, how much could you expect? Like, what's realistic for a harasser? It's so hard to say what's realistic. Like, did the time I do equal the time of a different harasser in that situation? Like, in such a bad situation, was there another harasser that could have done something better than Cowboy? In that kind of two-story situation with nothing to defend yourself? If anything, Cowboy might have been the best there. Because he could do it from a far distance. Batter would have... Admittedly, Batter would be better, because he can do the same thing, but... In a way, Batter is not better because they immediately get knocked down and then picked up again. But Batter can activate another Cowboy's, like, another instance done. But then again, it costs a lot of ability. Then again, like, Cowboy could have done the same thing, drag someone to a different spot to waste even more time. You really don't get time from keeping people alive. You keep time going from stalling. You don't gain time from making them alive. That's the thing about Cowboy. You don't gain, you just stall. And sometimes you might stall so long that it turns into game, but you can never really expect someone to go from being knocked down to being alive again. You're really just keeping them in the knock it down zone. Which is fine, it just puts more pressure on the Cowboy. Which, when you play something like 4, when you play something like Batter, when you play those characters, and then you play Cowboy, you begin to realize how much of a difference it makes that the hunter has to first go knock down that person before they go after you as the harasser. Because then what they can do, is then the harasser can actually reposition themselves. Think about what they want to do next. Do you want to do a cipher next? They get time to think, but with Cowboy, not only do I not get time to think, but I take the problem and I bring it to me. Like, the problem is the person knocked down. I save him, but I grab him towards me, and now I'm the problem. Now they're going after me and the person. And I don't get anyone else to stall for me. I don't get anyone else to help me out. At least with forward batter, you revive that person. The hunter has to go after them first now. While you reposition, while you put yourself in a better spot. Whether that be to kite, or whether that be the next time the person goes down, you're in a better angle to help that person now than before. And you just... I don't know, though, because at the end of the day, I also don't play those characters. But you see those characters play a lot, and it gives you a lot to think about. At the end of the day, I may not play the harasser, but I do play the kite. And when I play with those harassers, I see what those harassers do. I see what it adds to the table. I see how much it adds that I am now the target. That they were the target. But they put the pressure back on me, as opposed to them. And now, while they're figuring out what they want to do next, I not only have a chance to rebound, but I just waste more time, and I also just give time to the harasser so that... I don't know, man. It's something about having a person coming back to life. Very underrated. Because the thing is, most people just go down right away, because they don't know how to take advantage of the areas nearby. But you look at like someone who knows how to mind game, you look at someone who knows how to drop pallets at the right time, not drop it too early so that they're just going to get screwed and be stuck in a vault mind game. No, you get people who are patient like that, and they could make any trash area. There's a significant chance that they turn any trash area into an area where now the hunter has to use their ability. And if the hunter does that, well then now you don't have the ability for the harasser. Now you have to wait for the ability to harass. You guys see how it's like a domino effect? Any good survivor will take advantage of it. Followed by them having to use their ability on the person that they just rescued, the harasser just rescued, and now the harasser's free again. Which Cowboy, that never happens. That's never going to happen with Cowboy. I may rescue someone, and that person may have gotten the ability out, but it doesn't change the fact that even after I rescue them, let's say they wasted the ability out, and my first lasso's for free. Alright? Kind of like with the harasser, when the harasser gets the ability out, when the kiter gets the ability out, the harasser's kind of open up for free. Right? And with Cowboy's the same thing. But the problem is with Cowboy, when you do the first harassing, when you do the first successful harass, and now the hunter's coming free, like hunter deals with the survivor. To deal with that survivor, they have to use another ability. And you can kind of get him into domino effect, which with Cowboy, that's never going to happen. Because they always have another ability that they didn't have to use on the kiter, because that kiter is still down on the ground. So it's a big problem. It's a big problem with Cowboy. What is she planning? Is she planning to portal here? We might go do forest now. Forest might be closer now. There is no forest cipher. Okay, we still have to be careful here. We're still not out of the woods yet. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I think I'm onto something. I think I am onto something that harassers, like forward batter, and even wildling, they get the ability out before they have to go after the harasser. As long as they do good harassment, as long as it also depends on the survivor, though. Sometimes the survivor just dies in a bad area. You know, and the harasser can't do much. But assuming the survivor does their part, like let's say if you have a forward, you are dying by a wall. If you have a batter or a wildling, you are making sure to die out in the open so that you're not going to immediately go down after they rescue you, so that you were able to get that ability out, so then your harasser can help you even more, so that now your harasser doesn't have to deal with the ability. And with Cowboy, that's never going to happen. So, that's tough. That's also tough that I used that pallet right there, and now that batter has nothing to use, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, 1 minute from now, batter is going to need that pallet. I'm not going to think like that. It's also not good to think like that, because there's so many pallets on Arms Factory. And at the end of the day, you just need to keep yourself alive, too. Like, that's a big deal, too. If you go down, if you make yourself an easy target, then, like, what's the point? Can I do something here? Like right here. Could I have done something there? Like, I don't know. I don't know. No, don't do that. Oh, now I feel even worse that I used the lasso. Okay, well, we have to do an early rescue. You know what, though? I also don't have Tide Turner. I'm actually thinking we might want to wait for 2 servers to get done. Because, like, we're both going to go down in the basement. Oh, this is so bad. That sucks. Grab the cat. Nice. I like the cat. I like grabbing the cat. It definitely gives me more power to have the cat than to not have the cat. But we have to go before she sets up her next cat. I got the cat. Nice. She swung at nothing? You know, we have a shot now. Oh my god, but, like, knowing me, can I do this? We do have a flywheel. We have a flywheel and no ability. Why are you here? Why are you here? What are you gonna do? Are you the distraction? What are you supposed to be for? Oh wow. That sucks. If only I had saved that lasso. I actually... Note to self. Sometimes you might want to save that lasso. Because there's worse chairs to get chaired on than the one behind factory. If I didn't use my lasso, it actually would have prevented her from using a different chair. Oh, that sucks. It was close, but... We could also lasso... No. He's not a dungeon yet, technically. I don't think. Where did he die? I wonder if he was on top of dungeon. It didn't look like he was, but also at the same time, I also pinged like early. Well, if he pinged early, then yeah, if he pinged early, he would make it out on time. But something tells me he wasn't on top of dungeon. I hope not. I hope he wasn't. I don't know. I don't know, Snapple. I don't know about the broken windows too, because there's like also a lot of times where someone just doesn't die by a window. And I can't really use pallets. Is Ivy gonna be good? I don't know. I haven't read what she does. You should take them in a good corner. Yeah, but you don't have time to. You don't always have time. Is it worth taking a hit to put them in a corner? It might be. Is Psyche ranking with Mushin? No, this is not Mushin. Oh, it seems so greedy, though. It seems so greedy to take a hit to set up, and you don't even know if it's gonna work, because what if the Hunter ability just doesn't allow for it? A lot of Hunter abilities are long range. I wonder if it's worth it. It might be. It might be worth it. I also wonder if that factory lasso was even possible. The one that I went for. Is that even possible? Did I mistime it? Was there not enough survivor on the screen? Did I aim in the wrong place? Hard to say. Okay, originally I said broken windows is the way with Cowboy, but the more I played Cowboy, the more I realized that, like, what are you gonna do when a hunter uses their ability on you? And that's when I started realizing, well, maybe broken windows is not the way. Like, as good as it is, carrying people on your back with broken windows, it's also kind of tough, because if let's say you don't get the lasso on, let's say you don't successfully lasso someone, and they just go after you, it's gonna be tough to counter a whole ability. But then again, The other problem with broken windows is there's a lot of times. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh well, she's a bad survivor though to put in middle. There's just a lot of times where Hunter will just bait you to vault the window and then go back to the survivor. And a lot of Hunters, I doubt that Hunters at this level are thinking about it, but they're actually getting rid of your broken windows by doing that. By just forcing you to vault and then going back to the survivor so that you just lose your broken windows. That happens a lot too. Where Hunter will go after you for just a brief moment, you have to use that window or whatever you're next to, and now you don't have the boost. That's like another reason I kind of thought about. She moved to the right before you lasso, but you should hold the lasso, maybe auto-lock the survivor. But there's so many walls there. I don't know. Because I won't have time to auto-lock the survivor. I'll have to just hope that I predict when she moves and stuff like that. Hunter spawned at Cornfield. They left middle up? That's a little bit bad. Why would they do that? We get a free cipher out of it? Are they planning to chase the person at middle? It's possible. I see him coming in my direction. Yeah, he is coming in my direction. Oh, it's so sad because they don't have like an easy thing to lasso to. Oh, thank God that counted. I didn't think that would. Oh yeah, I forgot we have this now. I think we're gonna do this. Seriously? Do I need to use this? I don't think I need this. That was so bad on me, though. I probably should have used it just to be safe, but... Technically, I didn't need the lasso. I would survive there without the lasso, but I just played that bad. Oh, man. He's also running insolence, which makes things annoying. Nice, he's dumb. Oh, he's really dumb? Oh, that red polarity actually made me scared. Is Blink up? Blink is up. But I'm still alive here. They didn't even need to switch, but that's actually nice that they switched now. Oh no, but no one can switch to blue now, so there's actually not much of a point. Are you gonna drop down, or are you gonna... I mean, I don't know, maybe I kite long enough for one of them to switch again? A lot of people don't really utilize this window. This is how you really use this window. Oh no, now we're dead though. No one can switch to blue. I also didn't realize base was here. I should have been paying attention better. That's so bad. If only one more person had like a polarity or something. That was so sad. Since no one else could share, it meant that the magician switching there made no difference. I would have survived without him switching there. And him switching there means that I'm just going to take a full hit later. You know, I'm still going to die in 3 hits. Oh, that's so bad, though. I kind of messed up. Should have left the area. Yeah, I should have left the area. Should have left the area. Because at the end of the day, we don't need this specific area to live. Only person who could switch is journalist, and she's rescuing me. Come here, come here, come here. I'm trying to die out in the open for him as best as I can. I'm trying to crawl to him, closer to where his pallet is. Oh no, he positioned himself really bad. Can I still live here? No. The ball was too weak. I think he could have played that better, but he didn't position himself very great. Again, he's kind of messing up his positioning. He just hit the wall. Yeah, that's another thing about Harasser. You can't really utilize heights. Him going up the wood actually made it worse for him. If he stayed at an even level, it forces the hunter to always answer him. Because he went on a wooden plank, it meant that he had to first drop down, which meant he didn't have time to charge up the ball, which meant he doesn't get a very strong, what's it called? lose here. The rescue was really bad. We'd probably tie if it weren't for the rescue. Well, you know, that's part of the game. You know, one bad rescue ruins the whole game. That's why it's so important to be a good rescuer. Oh well. That was tough. A little bit unlucky that basement was there. 50-50 though. It's even odds. Even odds? Ayo. Even and odd? It's tough. It's tough though. We're still really close. It's not like over yet. We're still in a position with lots of ciphers to do. If only this batter could like switch to red or something like that so this magician won't die. He can't though. The ciphers are not connected. He is also running into the wrong cipher. A little bit sad. Yeah, there we go. Here's the cipher you're looking for, my man. But again, he's gonna go down here. He'll make the rescue, but we just don't have anyone doing the cipher now. He could pick himself up. Like Hermit is that type of hunter where you could just do a long kite against, but this smells like a blink. Did he mess up the blink? I love these barrels. These barrels are a classic. Everyone forgets about those when they blink. Really bad polarity. I think he still has time to vault. But that was a really bad vault. He has to waste his iron. I bet you he could have vaulted over in time, though. He's really falling for it. Why is Magician waiting that long? Magician should have just used a self-revive. He's never going to use it otherwise. Like, what other time are you going to use it? He's saving it for a late game? Oh no, they're rushing the cipher. They actually got it done! Okay, in that case, that's alright. It's just, Journalist is dead now. Oh no, Batter's chasing. Okay, Batter has a speed buff. This could make a difference here. Again, it's so tough though. Yep, that's a shot! That's a clear shot! That's a shot! I mean, just every second is counting here. Oh, if only someone else could switch to, like, red here, but no one else can. Batter can't. Otherwise, she would have stayed alive. That sucks. Magician still doesn't have the gate open. It takes a long time against Hermit. He might, though. Oh, no. He was expecting a teleport there, but I don't think you can afford to predict a teleport there, because if... Let's say he does have teleport, or let's say he doesn't have teleport, it doesn't matter. In this kind of situation, you just need to hope they don't have teleport, because even if they do have teleport and you get off the gate, you still lose. In this kind of situation, it would be better to just keep doing the gate. That gate is probably 99%. Or like 97, something close like that. I bet you that gate's almost done. Man, that sucks. If he didn't get off, I think he would have opened it. Let's see. No, it's not. Otherwise, well, no. Batter's dead here. Both Batter and Magician are dead here. Magician didn't use the self-revive, so that's good. It actually came in handy. The Terror Shock doesn't matter there. They would have died no matter what. Magician knew he was dead. Well, yeah, he was dead if a teleport happens. But think about it. The point of getting off the gate to predict a teleport is because it doesn't cost you guys anything if you predict it. You gain more than you lose by not doing the gate. But in this kind of situation, what do you gain from expecting a teleport to come? You don't gain anything. You guys still lose. Because there's only 2 people alive. Your only hope is getting that gate open. So if they teleport and you're like, haha, I predicted you teleport, the joke's on the survivor. You guys need that gate open. So your only hope there is just hope they don't teleport. Just hope they don't teleport and that's your one shot. And just don't waste time getting up because there's no point getting off. Like, yeah, alright, you kite longer, but you're still not going to win. You're still not going to tie. You have to keep doing the gate. We get a bonus point for cross-platform? Really? Cross-platform gives more points? Well, dude, in that case, I want to be matching with people who play PC, because then I'm getting bonus points for that. For me, it makes no difference if you play on PC or not. I don't think there's any advantage to be had. Like, Clown and Wheel, maybe a tiny bit, but those are not great hunters in the first place anyway. Clown is a good hunter. No, not Clown. Wheel is a good hunter. Clown is too gimmicky. Clown is too map dependent. And you could honestly do the same controls on what's it called, on mobile, so. Hey, I'll take the bonus 2 points. Why did you pop? Could he have not popped there? Could he have not popped there? That magician... Well, I'd have to go back. I'd have to go back. We have to see who had polarity. I'm pretty sure only the journals had polarity. Well, the thing is, there's 2 people there. There's 2 people there. If he hits one of them, the other will pop. Yeah. There was no reason for that pop. Unless Magician was, like, also dead. Because here's the thing. Journalist was, like, basically on the last sliver of health. And, Magician. I'd have to look at Magician's health. If, let's say they both have blue polarity, and if they both die, then he has to pop. Alright? And I know Magician had no polarity, but you have to remember, Hermit can put a polarity on him. And then would they still both live? Would one of them die? If only one of them dies, he could just sit there and wait. But I don't know. I don't think the journalist would be like, oh, why did you pop? And like, now looking at the health. I think she was looking at the health. Pretty sure she was. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? That actually matches up because Magician shared hits later on during detention. Yeah, so he had the health to spare. If one of them gets hit, then the other can pop. One of them will always live. Yeah, they didn't have to pop there. That Magician didn't have to pop. They could have tied that. They actually could have tied that. Yeah, that was a bad pop. I didn't even think about it, but I was more thinking about that. Are they even gonna have it primed in the first place? But knowing that they had it primed, they should have waited there. They should have waited. They should have saved. I would save match. No, it's not worth saving a match. I could literally watch it right now. It's all matches. All of my 10 past matches are saved. I could watch it right now if I want to. But going off of memory, that Magician had enough health to spare. Because if he didn't, then he wouldn't be able to share damage later on in that match and still survive. So, he definitely had health there. If they both get blue, then Magician would survive there. I could also look back at the stream. That would actually be easier. Alright. Last game for Cowboy. Nothing crazy today. We had some crazy lassos in the 2-story, but nothing like match-saving worthy. Okay, match-saving as in it saved the match. Now I'm gonna save the match because this was so cool. But, we'll see. Maybe we'll do both. Alright, here we go. Preferably someone else can take middle. It's a great place to transition. It's a great place to start your kite. The only difference is that if I was playing Mercenary, I wouldn't spawn at red carpet. I would spawn at mid-broken. So then if Hunter wants to spawn red carpet, the Survivor can easily use the window at shed. And like use that window. Because the thing is, if you leave mid-broken up, then the Hunter comes from the side of church where there's like an entrance, and the Survivor has to go the opposite direction, and there's no window in that opposite direction. The closest window to that opposite direction is the church graveyard window, which they easily avoid, and it's not even worth taking as Survivors. So, in terms of kiting, in terms of the people at church, it'd be better to have someone at over here, have someone spawn there, so the Hunter's forced to spawn red carpet. Oh boy. Okay, that's really bad. Thankfully, we have broken windows. Look at this. I love this rotation route, though. I love this rotation route. It's so good. This rotation route is so solid. Now, I don't know if it's going to be as solid against Percy. This is so bad. Yeah, we can't. I wonder if we could have vaulted that. It's okay. A little bit bad start. This is probably going to be a bad first kite, but we'll come back later. That's just how Percy works. It's a little bit sad, but it's all right. The moment I did that bad play, going to that window, that shed window, that was a bad play. That was a bad play. Bad routing by me. The moment I took that window, I'm like, yeah, this was bad. This was bad. Now he's gonna catch up. Okay. And after that, we don't have anything to keep up. Our lasso is pretty useless in that area, but as long as you have enough distance, that area by itself is good. I just took a bad route. You have to use it in a very specific order. I did not follow that order. We went the wrong order. I took a window and then took a different window that made the first window pointless. Like that window, I took that window, and the right play was to go that side of shit and then enter it. Now you can heal me now. You know, Hunter's not here. I don't mind it. Usually I say not to heal me too early. But since they're busy chasing someone else, it actually benefits us. So. No loss, no foul. We're fine. But we do have to get healed. Now that we know he's not going to teleport. See, the thing about cheerleader is the cheerleader knew as well not to heal me right away because she herself knows, like, what if the Percy comes back? Alright, you can decode though, my man. We don't need two people healing. It's not that much faster. I like how the cheerleader knows that. Even the cheerleader knew that. Okay. Oh boy, okay. This is unlucky. Seriously? Why are you coming from this side? Oh, we're probably gonna go down almost right away now. Because again, we have a useless ability. Now we really need our ability. Teleport. Okay, well I guess we can heal up again. Is it even worth healing up though? It wastes too much time. We're not the chase target anymore. Journalist is the new chase target. We just have to decode. We're also getting really unlucky with the ciphers. Like seriously, there's no cipher here. There. We have to go all the way over here. I just shouldn't have gone down immediately. Okay. %, 17. Batter already finished the cipher at back gate. Teleport was used. I don't know. It's gonna be tough to come back from. Honestly, Batter's doing an amazing job. Batter's absolutely carrying. Look at that Batter go. It's fine that she's not getting picked up right away. It's giving her more time to crawl away, which is what we want. Before you pick up someone, they need decent distance from the hunter. Which is good. That's good. I wonder if she gets knocked down here, does she immediately go down or does she get revived first? I don't know what goes first. I'm pretty sure Percy is first. No one is pinging, so I don't know what to do. I don't know how safe I should be. I don't know how risky I should play. It's really annoying. Like, I don't know how to play because my teammates are not pinging. I'm basically working by myself here. Oh my god. And then she put me in, like, the world's worst position. Because now it's so free for him to go after me. Look at how free this is. What am I supposed to do? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. She brought him to me and then immediately died. If she didn't immediately die, we'd have time to get out of here. But we don't. We don't. It's really sad. She also used the pallet. This pallet is huge because this pallet is what's going to save you against Percy and turn into like a chain effect, a domino effect in this area. When this pallet is destroyed, it ruins the whole flow. I have to see if he's coming after me or is he going after the batter. Because he's not pinging. Because they're not pinging. Is Hunter changing target or is Hunter near me? I don't know. I don't know. I'm basically working by myself here. It's so annoying that they don't communicate. Like, the random is even communicating more. Like, literally our cheerleader. Let's see. That's why I was waiting. What is your plan here? No, I wish I could ping focus on decoding! Every time they say Cyber Primed! What? You didn't pop? Oh, okay. Well, if I would have pinged focus on decoding. But come on, you should pop there anyway. Unless the cipher wasn't actually primed. That'd be hilarious. Oh, we're so messed up. Batter! Batter! If the hunter's on you, please say something! He's not saying anything. The only reason I knew was because he started holding up his bat. Man, what am I supposed to do? Man, do I hate bad players? But I don't know what I hate more. In terms of, like, us being so close to winning a match, what might be genuinely worse, it might genuinely be worse when people don't communicate in this kind of situation. We need everyone on it. We need everyone. Oh, we're so messed up, though. He also recovers faster. He recovered 8% faster because there was someone nearby. Ugh. We actually still have a chance at tying this, but it's just kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But this cheerleader has been doing everything by the book. She's doing everything by the book. She's communicating at the right time. She's letting me know. She even picked herself up so that and just trusted that I would go for it. Oh, I have to be ready here, though. I'm not even ready. I'm just holding my chin. Because a teleport could happen. Alright. Come on. Come on, Flamey. Flamey, I know you're watching the stream, or someone is watching the stream. I think the journalist is watching the stream. Maybe not Flamey. Come on. Come on, Flamey. To be having the brute forceologist, I also kind of messed up the beginning, though. That beginning was completely my fault. We could have stopped that. Could have prevented that. That was completely preventable early game. But I messed it up. Messed it up. God damn. No pop. Yeah, I know. No pop. GG. I'm holding a ball I can't ping. Yeah. God damn it. Come on, Zeus. Or who is this? ZY? ZY. Salty session. We still tied them. That was a miracle. It was a miracle that we still tied that. Let's go. Honestly, should be a win. You should be winning against Percy, but alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think I'll play some all rank now. We'll play some all rank just to not end off of such a bad note. I hate playing rank nowadays. It used to be so much fun playing rank nowadays for me. But not anymore. Not so much anymore. People will be going on in the most silly ways possible. It's so consistent too. I understand every once in a while. It happens to everyone every once in a while, but like these clowns, it'd be happening every day to these clowns. Like, I don't know what kind of greedy stuff are they going for that it's this bad. Like, no rebound, end game, mid game, early game, nothing at all. Shoot, everyone's rolling their dice. Hooray, 100 clues, let's go. Just use both fingers? So you can still ping in the bat. It's probably not realistic. It's not realistic to think about. You have to use one finger to move. You have to hold one finger to hold the bat, and then the other one's turning the screen. You don't have you're not going to use a fourth finger to ping. That's the bad thing in VC. Yeah, this is the thing about VC. Even when I'm in VC though, it's just habit. It's just habit. You need to make it a habit to the point you don't even realize you're pinging. Because the thing is, pinging helps everyone, but VC will only help the people in VC. And to be completely honest with you guys, you don't need VC to ping everything you need to. Yeah. Oops, why am I... Oops, I forgot what tier I'm in. I forgot. We're not being silly. We gotta ban off this here. Alright, my bad. But anyway. You gotta make it a habit. You gotta make it like so much of a habit that even when you're playing in single training mode or when you're in 1v1s, like when I play in single training mode, first thing I do is I'm going to the ping button without even realizing. And then I'm like, where's the ping button? And then I realize, oh my god, I'm trying to ping to myself. But like when I go in a 1v1 with another hunter, it's literally just me, I'm already pinging. I ping without even realizing. I could be by myself and I'm pinging the whole 7 seconds without even realizing it. And it doesn't take away at all from the kite. Because it's just muscle memory. You gotta make it muscle memory. Bro was about to ban him out of this. I can't believe you're not Psyche's best friend. I'm best friends with myself. Let's go. Oh yeah, you're right. One of them was PC. Yeah. Okay, this is a key spawn that I forgot. Which key spawn? I'm pretty sure a hunter spawned over there. Oh, look at me go! I already knew! Okay, but apparently I don't know which cipher would get blocked if I know which cipher, where the hunter spawns. How would I not know that? If I know where hunter spawns, why would I go to the block cipher? Oh my god, Puppeteer did the exact same thing! Okay, a really bad harpoon because we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna go over here. Okay, never mind. Puppeteer will just make it good. I guess she saw Puppeteers there. Maybe she was never gonna go after me. Maybe she was just planning to go after Puppeteer this whole time. Oh, man. Dr. Dubs is here! Dr. Dubs, welcome! Dr. Dubs, I was mad trash talking you. Welcome, I did not think you'd be here. That's crazy. Oh, you know why? I remember who you are now. You're the Cowboy who used to play Cowboy before Cowboy got his rework. That's why I remember you. And now that Cowboy got his rework... Ah, okay, now I see. Because now I'm not so against Cowboy anymore. I mean, look at me, I'm literally playing Cowboy. I remember you now, okay. Because you were the guy who was always playing Cowboy. Okay, when Cowboy was one of the worst survivors in the game. Alright, no hard feelings. I'm sorry, man. Are you dashing towards me? No, you're not. Friends for real? Okay, I wouldn't say that. But I should definitely say sorry. Because now I remember who he was. The moment he said first Cowboy, I'm like, wait a second. Like, I think I know you now. You were too. We have a history. I don't remember the history anymore. Did we used to talk? Puppeteer. Come on, Puppeteer, don't die. Come on, even one ability use is fine. What are you doing? Puppeteer! Oh my god. Okay, was the harassment good this game? We got a blink out without getting hit. I mean, that's already good, but then I ended up taking a hit later without ever helping the person. I mean, I guess it bought a lot of deco time. Like, look, otherwise he'd definitely be dead on chair right now if I didn't do that earlier. If I didn't do that instant lasso earlier, he definitely would be dead on chair right now. Instead, we have this extra time. I think it was good. Puppeteer Stealing Matches, name a better combo. Yes. I mean, I don't know what happened there. Maybe my man is just lagging. He really should have lived there. Look at Mind's Eye making these... Wait, the journalist just rescued that? Dr. Dubs. This is a twist. I did not see this coming. Alright. Wow, is Mindset gonna rescue? I mean, we don't really have a choice. If she makes it, then beautiful. Alright. We take those. We take those. Okay, do I like go harass now? Oh, it's so tough when I don't know. No, if he paid like sooner, I maybe could have. Oh, what is this about? Are you blocking off the cipher that no one is doing? Guys, only in low tier. Only in low tier. Okay, so I lasso, and then what? Like, what now? Watch out. No, I'm cornered. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Why are you locking onto that? Okay, well, we take those, I guess. We take those. Yes. Return your harpoon now. Yes! Now she's slow. Come on, broken windows. Oh, we have to go for the pallet. We have to. No! I mean, there's not much we could do about that. Come on, crawl to me. Oh my god, you... Oh! What? What just happened? Junos just saved him! I never saw that before. Oh my god, why am I still crawling? I'm still crawling thinking he's gonna come to me. He's not even gonna come to me. He's already alive. Oh my god. That was totally worth it. Let's go. What just happened? Send this journalist to Call Abyss. Someone send her to Call Abyss. Mind's Eye's right here. Look at how much she slowed down that chair. Oh my god. Mind's Eye and journalist working together in cahoots to save the worst survivor in the game. Hands down the absolute worst survivor in the game. I'm sorry. Okay, we should absolutely heal him though. Like, we'll heal him so that he can use his ability again, and we'll heal... Okay, we're in trouble though. We are in trouble. We're dead. We're not dead, but... Please! Oh my god, we better not be dead. 98. Okay. Well, we obviously can't be doing the cyber robot. Do we have another choice? Like, look at how many people have been on chair. Can we really risk doing a cipher? Uh-oh. Oh my god. That was close. I mean, if she goes after Mind's Eye, then that's fine. What's our last cipher, though? Is it like Island or something? Because, like, middle is so bad to be doing. No, he just pinged. I just missed it. What was the last cipher? Because we have 2 ciphers. There's also a 3rd cipher. I don't want to be doing these 2 ciphers. These 2 ciphers suck. If only she pinged one more time. Oh, corner. Oh, that's not great. What? How are you dead? Why are you being so aggressive? She's dead. Or he's dead. Guys, there's only so much you can carry the worst survivor in the game for. Oh well. Dude, I think, I'm pretty sure we just used the same window twice while carrying someone on our back against the hunter. Window Boost has been doing good this game. This game, Window Boost has been doing great. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like early games she should have terror shocked us with the blink, but I mean, come on. I'm in Elk. I doubt she's gonna do that. Like, what's she gonna do? She's gonna blink predict me with the terror shock? No. She's not gonna do that. She did. She tried to, but she was too late. So I was right. Okay, well, you should not be going for that kind of stuff. That's not a good idea. That's a bad move. Alright, well... Gates open, so we could get a tie. I was probably about to fall. Hold up, I was probably about to fall into deep sleep since fighting with Psyche's blood currently screaming me up. You heard it in your dream. You're like, oh my god, Psyche's in my dream now. You should have seen it though. You should have seen it. Ah, that was amazing. You will see it. You gotta go see it. You gotta go back in time and see it. Maybe later though. First you gotta go sleep. Probably got a big day tomorrow. Alright, mindset. Can mindset? Oh my... Did you just... okay. Okay, I thought she just got run over. Let's go. Imagine if journalists saw this. Well, they just swap places on the chair. Alright. That's fine, guys. That's fine. I'm gonna use the bathroom, but we're gonna be matching. I'm gonna match while we wait. What? Oh. All right. We gotta ban the Mad Eyes. They just ban photograph. Quick, before someone sings Cowboy. Alright. Did they actually ban Mad Eyes? No, they didn't, right? You did? It was crazy. It was insane times. Your profile looks like Airplanist. Kind of. Well, they swapped spots on chairs, so we still tied. Alright, guys. The problem with low tier Cowboy is that, you know, sometimes they're gonna do dumb stuff, sometimes they're not gonna, like, pressure you when they should, but the benefit from this is if you're a good player who's seeing what good pressure looks like, you'll still be able to identify, like, hey, I shouldn't do this next time because that hunter could have just killed me right there. I still think you gain something out of it. It's a Wu-Chang. He's literally going on top of me. I literally see him. I'm waiting last second, and then I'm going to get off just to bait him. Just so he thinks I'm not going to get off. But I can literally see him. Okay. Definitely fast pal breaking. Alright. He doesn't have his umbrella, so we can just way longer here than normal. Okay, so here's the thing. If he wasn't playing Witching, if he was playing something like, let's say... like, what'd be good? Hellember? Oh no, Hellember probably wouldn't be that great. Oh, why am I not dropping this? I should be dropping that. I almost just killed myself there. But if they're playing like something like a different hunter, I probably would have actually gone back and taken the slide again, because not a lot of people know this, but the slide is actually an infinite loop. assuming that the hunter doesn't use their ability, and assuming, like you can do this against Nightwatch, for example. Assuming that the hunter doesn't have an ability to speed themselves up, what you can do is the hunter can't take the slide until you're done. So then once you're done, what you can do is you can actually go back to the beginning of the slide, and by the time they finish sliding down, you're already up the stairs. You're well, not already up the stairs, but you're going to be almost at the stairs. And you can turn that into an infinite loop where the hunter never gains distance on you. Because the thing is, they can't. They always have to wait for you to finish your slide animation. So if a hunter ever chooses to take the slide down instead of follow you around, you can actually take the slide again. And again. And again and again and again until they finally realize that they can't take the slide anymore. They have to go down the stairs around the other side and then chase you. So that's an infinite loop. You can turn that into an infinite loop. If only the bots could do it, it would be a great example, but they don't take the slide. They just go back down the stairs. But a lot of players, they'll like try to bait you to take the slide. They'll have to go really high up on the slide before they bait the survivor. And then they're like, well, I may as well take the slide right like now since it's faster, right? But it's not. Because if the survivor takes the slide and you take the slide as the hunter, they can go back and take it again and you will not be able to hit them. It's just an infinite loop. This is like a trick with Moonlight. I've done a video on T-Walls, right? How to loop T-Wall area on Moonlit. I've made a video about this. This is like another really cool like Moonlit example. Like there's like some really clever things you can do on Moonlit. Seriously, what is that? I mean, I guess I'm rescuing anyway, right? I'm rescuing no matter what. What is... That's past the chair. What are you doing? Okay, well, we're just gonna keep stalling out the chair. I'm just gonna go now. I just wanted to stall out the chair. I want to lasso past him, because the thing is, if I go in the same direction as Lawyer, we're both gonna get belled. I want him to choose me or the Lawyer. I don't want him to be able to have us both in range and choose one of us to die. That'd be really bad. There might be a chair here. There is a chair here. Please! Oh my god, that actually counted? Oh no, we might get soul siphoned. We're fine. Oh, imagine if you had a blink here. Oh, that'd be so sad. I have to drop, otherwise he soul siphons and catches up. Please? One of these days, man, I'm gonna learn how to lasso over drop pallets. This is so stupid. One of these days. One of these days. Hype lasso, let's go. I mean, that was good. That was good. That wasn't bad. Oh no, why was that rescue so early? We have to help him. Let's go. I used every single pallet, so that's not an option anymore. Oh my god, he's just gonna umbrella though. Hello? This is so sad. She's charging me instead of the what's it called? The Lawyer. She can't though. Okay, he's done. Where did he lasso? Sorry, not lasso. Where did he soul siphon? I think we might die here. Oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're all right. Okay, I need to get out of here though. I can't use this area. This area is not sustainable. I also can't let him go because if I let him go, I don't have a lasso. We have to hold on to him until these ciphers get finished. Okay, well, he also can't self-heal while I'm holding him. They're just taking hits for no reason. This is so bad. Dude, where is he? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure that would have dropped him if he hit me with that. I have to do this. I know it's really sad, but we gotta get out of this area. We need a pal stun him. We also have to dodge the bell. Which is like not possible. Too bad they weren't like doing the cipher or something. Yeah, he probably would have lived if we did this, if they did the ciphers, but cheerleaders cheering a cowboy that like, it doesn't matter if I go down on chair. It only matters if he goes down and like it doesn't matter if I get revived or not, because Lawyer will still die no matter what, so. Kind of bad on the cheerleaders then. I respect Wildling. I like the push at the beginning, but after that, he should have been doing a cipher. Which I mean, maybe he was? I'm not sure. I also wouldn't mind if he was like following me and cheerleader and him switch spots. I wouldn't mind that. Because then he'll get on his pig when I go down. Oh, I think we die here. No, he's going after him. Just took 2 hits immediately. And a third, oh my god. We actually can't go anywhere, we're stuck here. All those paths in that direction are broken. He's going in black form. Which is, it's so sad, but I have to do that. I have to drop that pallet there, because if I don't drop the pallet, the bell is going to hit me, and I also can't drop the pallet that way. So that was our best shot, but it's also very easy for him to deal with. Maybe I shouldn't even drop that at all and just save it for the next kite. I feel like it's better to try, though. Because there might not be a next kite. Hunter change target. Again. Dude, we just can't get that cipher done. Yahweh Tron? What the hell? Pretty sure I'm dead on chair, right? Yeah, I am dead on chair. Okay. Is it possible to make this? Dodge the bell. Use this. I'm pretty sure you gain more than you lose, so I think it's fine. I'm gonna wait on purpose so that he doesn't get soul siphoned. Oh, but now he has to help me. Sir? I'm gonna die if you don't help me. What? Okay. World's most selfish wildling. World's least selfish wildling right here. Alright, well that's fine. That was a cool cowboy match. That was cool. It's all about learning the aim and stuff like that. Not really so much about how good is the hunter, because the thing is any hunter can spam the drop. Any hunter can do that. Any hunter can carry someone to chair. You just need to keep trying. As the cowboy. Yeah, did he forget he can still help me out? What, he didn't want to get chased there? I'm also dead on chair though. Luca, why don't you play Phasma by yourself or by the randoms? I always play with the randoms. The randoms are really cool. Mostly because like I'm the one in control. Alright, oh my god, he has the profile. Alpha Creature got the creepy clown profile from the event. That's hilarious. Oh, someone joined the guide. Your randoms are scared because you don't know them? Luca, that one lady who was really tough and like she knew the game, those are really rare to come by. And if I wasn't playing with you guys, I'd probably just leave right away to join a more fun lobby, because lobbies that like know what they're doing, like don't get me wrong, if you want money, they're cool, but if you want to be the one trolling and like doing secret stuff behind their back and they have no idea what's happening, you know, that's where you get them. I mean, you should have seen Miki. Miki was like, he didn't know that a hiding spot wasn't a hiding spot anymore. Like, it was a hiding spot last game, but then the next game, they took out like one of the wooden planks and he was still hiding behind it, thinking it was an official hiding spot. And the ghost just saw him and killed him, and I was kiting around it. Like, I was literally circling the ghost. It was literally a Dio. I was just walking the dog. And I'm like, look, Miki, it's a dog. I'm walking the dog, and he's like hiding. And then the ghost just goes after him and kills him. It wasn't, even if it wasn't a Dio, I think it was a Hantu though. I think it was like some others. I don't think it was a Dio. Maybe it was a Dio. Oh, that'd be so sad if you did do a Dio. You're evil? I'm not. Listen, anyone can become evil. It's easy. You can also be a good guy every once in a while. I'm a good guy lots of times. Except the times I'm not. Alright. We got some more clues here. Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Transporting such a fragile specimen requires actually a little extra effort. There are lots of old newspapers in the archive. Yeah. Dying to a shade or deer. Listen, shade is basically like the same as any ghost. It's like dying to, I don't know, an Onryo, which has no special hunting abilities. Like, if you guys are all 0% shade, it's just as dangerous as all the other ghosts. Like, who's gonna be sitting in the ghost room, too, at that level? Unless you know it's a shade. Which, how do you know the shade didn't roam out, too, you know? Alright. There we go. Oops. Play Ivy. This account doesn't have Ivy, and I don't really feel like playing her on the main account. We'll do an official stream with her. It's basically just Dream Witch without the mask. Come on, guys. We all know it. If it still feels embarrassing, yeah, it does. See, this is so interesting. It's not just whenever you look at her; it has to be within a certain distance, so you could still see her coming towards you technically. After suffering Dream Witch, Ivy is basically the dumbed down version for me. Oh, so her name is Ivy. I thought her name was the Shadow. Where did Ivy come from? Is that her real name? What is her backstory? Is she like what is she? Is she like one of those people that like wave a stick in an orchestra? Is that what she is? Is she one of those guys? The orchestra conductor? The Shadow is her hunter name? Obscure vision? Yithian's Terrius is 50% of Ivy's Terrius? And does not trigger heartbeat? Well then at that point you may as well write 0% of Ivy's Terrius. Oh, okay, that doesn't really make sense. This is like contradicting itself. I'm gonna have to see in a real match. Is it saying it doesn't trigger the heartbeat outside that 50%? It's so redundant to say that, though. You think can move quickly and fly through pallets and windows? Okay. Interesting. Okay. He Yithian. You guys see what I'm saying about reading the book? I didn't know they're still capable of making these mistakes. This used to be like a regular thing. When the game first released, you'd see these errors all over the game. This is the worst. Like, at least before they could spell, and it was just bad grammar. Like, this is, what is this? The Yithian can affect survivors. Okay, sounds a lot like Dream Witch. Each survivor has a cooldown of 40 seconds between each infection. Yithian will attach the survivor, seeing all available information. Generating a mark below the survivor. Where have I heard that before? The mark will display the survivor's camera. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Wow, that's so interesting. So you know where they're looking. How does that help you? How is that going to help you on the chase? I wonder. She must have like some other ability. Is this a mushroom? Is this a picture of a mushroom? Psychic intrusion? Okay, she must have like some ability to put something in front of the survivor's camera then. Otherwise this would be pointless. Oh, what the hell? Okay. This is interesting. You're just always getting corruption. It's kind of like Naiad. As long as you're in the range. Five at a time? So it's like Dream Witch and X-Boy. Kind of. Not really. Dream Witch, X-Boy, Naiad. This is really interesting. A little bit disappointed because this is not a very original concept. A lot of it is just stolen from Dream Witch. Using an ability will make the Yithian return and merge with Ivy. What the hell? What's the point of using an ability then? Do you still waste the ability? Someone was rushing to work. There's something above her head? The ghost? That thing? That's the Yithian? Oh, I thought that was her hair. It's got like eyes and a mouth. Okay, okay. Yo, are we gonna get a match? 10 minutes in? You got my daily share. Yo, that's the Aussie alien, the Yith. You don't say, Luca. Oh, we got an essence. Okay. Oh! That was the best thing I could have got from an essence. A match! Let's go! We got a match from the essence. That's all I could have wanted. I didn't even know that was a drop. Let's go. What is HP Lovecraft? What is that? What the world is... Did I just ban Dream Witch? Did I ban that? Oops. Did I ban that? Did I not flip the page? Your boy didn't flip the page. Let me see. Was that me? No, I banned Opera Singer. Someone else legit... What is this? Someone picked Cowboy? Okay, now you done it. Now you done it, Chief. Now where am I gonna go? No, you goddamn dumb. Okay. We're going Embalmer. Let's go Embalmer. Let's go Embalmer. All the Call of Abysses are based off H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft makes monsters and brings. Brings what? It's what Haster and Yidra are based off too, really? Oh, and beings. Makes monsters and beings. Okay, Hunter either spawned over there. Oh, we get to see survivors. Oh, hold up. One of those is a key spawn. Oh, I didn't get to see. Ah, shoot, I didn't get to see where their camera was facing. I'm pretty sure it's Backgate, though. Judging from one of them spawning at 3 pal, it should be Backgate, but Shed. Shed's also a possibility. You know what? No one would have. No. If Hunter spawns at Shed, the spawn is not a straight line. This was a straight line. Hunter spawned at Backgate. Which means either factory or what's it called? Or that area over there at the front gate is gonna be blocked. Pretty sure the front gate's gonna be blocked. Ooh, it's a gamekeeper. Flywheel does absolutely nothing. Technically, some of the creatures are Lovecraftian and not written by H.P. Lovecraft. Alright, I didn't know this was like a race thing now. I think this is a bit too confusing. Lovecraftian, what have I got myself into? Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't need to be a nerd over Lovecraft too. EV is good enough by me. We got Doctor going down. Doctor is dead. She died. Okay, we got another cipher right here. Dude, the thing about Embalmer is Embalmer is either like the most exciting survivor or the least exciting survivor. There's nothing in between. He either saves the match or he just doesn't do anything. This looks like the doesn't do anything match. Oop, almost missed the calibration. Okay, let me read this. H.P. Lovecraft makes monsters and beings. Okay, H.P. Lovecraft makes monsters and beings. Okay, I get it, but is this like a game? Is this a show? What is H.P. Lovecraft itself? Luca? Oh, and Nightwatch, apparently. Okay. Is this like an author? Is this a book? It sounds like a book series, right? Yeah. Oh, it's a writer? What's the name of the books then? It's a guy that makes stories? Okay, well I guess you don't have to be books then. Could be just online. Yeah, this is kind of confusing. I don't really know the backstory of this all. H.P. Lovecraft. Reminds me of H.P. Windows. He's the guy who made Cthulhu and stuff? Really? Man, I had no idea. His stories had farther impact than he himself had. Which is a good thing. One time. It's a guy that makes stories. Gotcha. Alright. He just makes stories about these creatures. Man, there must be a lot of these stories then if you have this many things to base it off of. Every Call of Abyss, multiple hunters, and there's still probably more on top of this. Man, that's crazy. Bunny says my sentence made no sense. Let's read Bunny's sentence now out loud. I feel like the odd one out having about clue about what's being talked about. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Me and you both, man. Alright, Cyber's primed. She's probably gonna get hooked to death though, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. Oh! Never mind. Cowboy was getting chased. We have Cowboy's appearance too? Oh my god, this is about to go crazy. This is gonna go crazy. Watch this. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Oh, 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 hold up. BM flywheel. We gotta get the BM flywheel for BM. No, I want to do BM flywheel. Dang it. Did he just use an illusion? What happened there? Okay, I don't think so. Dungeon? Dungeon's not there. Wait, what? No, that's not dungeon, right? I hear like a very faint wind, but no, dungeon would have been louder than that. BM denied by the gate. I just wanted to make sure that the flywheel will finish inside the gate, you know? I don't want to like flywheel and still not be inside like the actual boundary. Man, I love how this Cowboy just fearlessly fast vaults every window. Oh, Lasso versus Hook. Who's gonna win? It's not looking too good for the Lasso fall. It's not looking too good for Lasso and Julius. Rest in peace. Oh my god. Ivy, Dream Witch, Feaster, Anne and Hermit a little. Night Watch, probably Nyan? Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know about the Anne, Hermit, and Night, but 4 is a lot. 4 Hunters? That's a lot. Alright. I might have to open another Essence. Maybe we'll pull a match out of it. We'll see. We'll see. Flimsy Rope versus Metal Chain. Who's gonna win? Oh, they're based off one story that Anne's skin is based off. That's really interesting. Alright. Oh, someone's saying something. Oh, never mind. No one said anything. Alright, guys. There's your one Embalmer match. He either does everything or he doesn't do anything at all. There we go. Embalmer in a nutshell. Here we go. Man, look at these two useless survivors sitting in the back of the book. With just where they belong. This one I got from an Essence. Otherwise he'd be like the last hunter I buy as well. We got that man from an Essence. Do I have clues? Should we buy something? No, we don't have clues. We have 0 clues. Basically 0 clues. Who's the next hunter to buy? Haven't bought a hunter in forever. We got a match. This is insane. Herman is way looser than Anne though, so he's like on the fence. Herman may be like IDV's take on Anne because you can see they're connected. They both have this cross necklace, so they have some sort of connection. Maybe it's just IDV's take on it. Or NetEase's take. The game became sentient and is making their own takes on things. I had to use money for my BBG Fool's Gold, and so I could get some free. On the ult account, though. All on the ult account. Alright, guys. We match with Colgate, Audrey, and El Quieres. Sounds like a superhero name. Okay. Alright. I don't know. I just came up. It sounds a little bit creepy too. I don't know, he might not be a superhero, he might be very opposite. I don't know what this superhero wants, but he's scaring me. Maybe he just wants a 3-cyber cut, you know? Post gold skin makes you raw, bro. What does that mean? You hate it or you like it? Personally, I hate it. I would definitely bite it up, Luca. That's the spirit. Go get it. Alright. Oh, we got key spawn. Hunter spawn at double doors. I think, right? I should be right. Okay, we need a cipher those. I also know someone spawns right over there, so I'm gonna let them do the cipher. Oh. Well, there's never been a better time to be right about Hunter spawn. Imagine if that spear could actually like hit you in the head and just kill you straight up. Oh man, that would have been brutal. Yeah, so we're gonna let that... Oh my god, you just started a cipher. Why didn't you start it sooner then? Why are you taking 5 years? Where did you spawn in that case? The cipher's gonna unlock, don't worry about it. What, 3, 2, 1... As for me to know, you to find out, wing face? Alright, Luca. Keep your silly thoughts to yourself. I don't need to know your creepy inside stories. Oh? Why is Wildling dying? I just realized that I'm lassoing a Wildling. What's going on here? What happened? What happened to you that you are dying this badly? What kind of pain did you have to go through? What did this night make you do? What happened to you? You already have 1,000 presents, right? I wasn't even paying attention. That's kind of my bad. That's my bad. Also, I mean, we're doing alright, but not great. Dodge the water like a boss. Oh my god, Pal stun her like a boss? Guys, that's a 40% stun! I didn't mean to let go there. I did not mean to do that. It was BM. Don't worry, it was BM. Hold up, we're fine, we're fine. I think we're gonna let go of him right here. Because it's kind of risky after this. No, he has Blink. Right, why would you get rid of Blink? In what world? Yeah, what world would we live in? How would Wildling be expected to get a Blink out? Yeah, right. I love how we still don't have 3 cybers though. Like, how long did the cheerleader have to wait on me to stop supporting? How much time does she have to waste? No, that definitely could have been better. I didn't even notice we stunned her. I'm just avoiding the water. Oh, that's so annoying. The speed up button is where the calibration is. Okay. So you're dead immediately. Just on the spot. What is this harpoon? This is just a regular day in Harpoon City. Oh boy. Is it even worth it at this point? Should I just save it for myself? I honestly don't think this is worth it. I don't think this is worth it. She actually dropped thinking I'd go for it. No, why are you instant rescuing though? Seriously? Oh my god. Did like the Wildling run off and not try to body block the rescuer at least? I don't even know what happens. Just decode. Somebody tells me this Wildling's not gonna last long. Did he just... Man, she just terror shocked the pig. Come on, Wildling. Literally, you could have ran straight and that would have been better. Focus on decoding? Yeah, we could, but... Come on. That would be no fun. Ah, that was beautiful. That was truly a thing of beauty. See, if we can just lasso here, we'll be in good shape. Oh no! We're in such bad shape now. Because I don't have window boost anymore. Wait, she also is just gonna have another blink. Is this even worth it? Oh, I may as well go for it. I'm already here. Drop! Drop! Read her like a book? Okay. I probably should have just instant lasso. I'm also just thinking though, is it like even worth it? We just give her blink so much value because she'll knock me down and have the wildling down. Like it might not be worth it. Sometimes you gotta accept that it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it sometimes. She's breaking the pallet? Okay. Cheerleader, I'm not waiting around on you. You best catch up. The BM stopped, totally intentional. Yeah, I don't know. Would it be worth lassoing that wildling like earlier that match? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Guys, why would you throw the harpoon in that direction? Nope. She's gonna break it from the opposite side. That is so sad. That is so sad. That's the most depressing thing as Hunter to have to do. Oh my god, I feel bad. Nah, I just can't. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. Completely deserved. Okay, she's still on me. Hey, yo. Okay, I don't like this. She already used one dash, but I mean, keep in mind, they did buff how fast dashes come back, so... What is her plan here? Is she, like, gonna circle the entire ruins or just this part? Wow! Okay, we're doing alright, we're doing alright. Cheerleader opts to run out of the open. I respect that, Oh, boy. Okay, we might be in trouble here. Ah, if only we dodged it. That would have been huge. Okay, well, we're still stalling. Yeah, we have to take up some water here. I wonder how much... Ah, not at all. I didn't realize the harpoon was there. Yeah, so I guess we wouldn't have lived no matter what there. I would have to put myself closer to that side of the wall rather than where I was. Wait, what are you swinging at? I think that was a mistake. Man, wildling... that wildling might have set a new record for what the lowest kind of wildling can do. Look at that. Containment time 180 as a cowboy. And I had to carry both you and me! And I kited longer than you with a pig. With the pig carrying you. A pig is carrying you, a cow is carrying you. You still let the cowboy carry you more than you could carry yourself. God damn. You had a pig and everything. What's going on? Don't die. Okay, we live in a society. What just happened? How does this happen? we need Garfield in here. We live in a society. Okay, well this is just something. There really is no purpose lassoing him. Why? Why doesn't that work? Why? That should work! Now I'm just gonna get blinked. Oh. It's over. Please go pop. Why? Why wouldn't that work? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why doesn't that work? It's on top of the chair. It's on top of the chair and it just doesn't work. Like, does it not work from the side? I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh. No, we can't go for that. I love how she goes for it anyway. Yep, okay. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Yes. Biggest brain moments here in the low tier match. Oh, we're alive though! I thought we would die. She could technically pick herself up and actually rescue him, which is crazy to think about. Like, it is possible. She can do it. Oh, don't get caught in that. Well, time to get blinked. Because she still has that. Come on. I know she's full of health. Look at that. Gravekeeper abilities galore. Okay, but why are you running in that kind of direction? You should... Why would you go in that direction? What just happened? I mean, she's alive. I mean, alright. What the... Why are you here? Oh my god. Colgate 360. Listen, you belong in the ads, not in the game. It's actually gonna save my life. Okay, I was not expecting that. Thank you, Colgate. Time to get blinked. Oh my god. She did not blink. Okay, where is the water exactly? Okay, over there. Oh my god, when did she switch? You guys have probably been yelling at me that she already switched a long time ago. My bad. Look at that. She swapped her trait earlier after she blinked you as Shaq, didn't she? You're right, she did. Thank you. Yeah, she did. She failed and then she swapped. And she broke the pallet from the other side. Yeah, I remember. I remember now. Yeah. That was funny. Yo, are you alright? He looks like he's had enough of this match. Okay, well. Listen, you might be done, but I'm not. We gotta fight to pick with this hunter. How much can we do though? We're kind of trapped here. Oh, this is so sad. We avoided the water and we get a free vault? And she vaults it? Oh my god, and we have the hospital pallet? She's gonna get her harpoon back right now though. She wasted, let's go. I think we go in this direction. It's so strange, but I think this is better. It's very rare that this route is better, but right now we're aiming for gate. And not like 3 Cypher Kai or anything like that. We're not gonna make it. We can't go for that. I mean, dungeon is an option. Oh, yes, we can go for gay now. We can go for gay. She just used her harpoon. Please don't have to teleport back up. Dang it. It sucks. Part 2? Going back to gate a second time? Let's go. Imagine going to gate, going to dungeon, going back to gay. Let's go. Oh, that is how you done. Go down for BM? Oh my god, we didn't even go down. We survived with 99 water. Let's go. Woo! We won. Value. Okay, that was not even like a cowboy thing. That was just whew, that is how you do it. That is how you do it. That is mastery. That is how you master your routes. Combine it all together. I don't think there was a single area I didn't use in that match. We used shed, we used hospital, we used the forest, we used statue, we even used those crappy pallets in front of statue that no one uses, the one behind in the back. We even used like the crappy 2 pallets like near hospital, between hospital and ruins. We used the garbage pallet in front of like the hospital window going towards ruins. Like, those are some rare pallets to use. You really only use it if you're on a different route. And we were on an entirely ruins-based Kai when we were using those pallets. Now, granted, the 2 pallets there you do use on a ruins Kai if ruins is like completely blocked off. But that pallet, you usually use it in like a hospital route. The single pallet. Okay. That was an amazing game. That was beautiful. It's like, use your back okay from carrying so much. What did we do that match? We rescued Wildling. We put that Wildling to shame. God damn, 82 to 387. How do you let Cowboy beat you that bad? You get a guaranteed 50 seconds on pick. Come on, man. 50 plus 40 plus 25. And then every pick after that is 25 free seconds. What went wrong? 387. Because the game adds more seconds. Here's the thing. In the game, it might have not shown 300 seconds. Because, you know, the game will give you an achievement when you reach 180, which we got. but it'll also give you like a notification that like, hey, you're kiting 240 seconds, you're kiting 360 seconds. Like, the game doesn't do that because after the game ends, there was an update a long time ago. They did an update where they were like, okay, guys, we did an update where the game now calculates your actual kiting time. The thing is, the actual kiting time is not really your actual kiting time, but it's more often generous. It's more generous, so this might be a little bit above the real time, but 387. Because the thing is, the game doesn't count you being in chase if your music is now like at its peak climax. Let me put on some music right now, some chase music. You guys will see what I'm talking about. It used to be, where is it? It used to be that the game would only count kite time if you heard this part of your music, like the highest point of your music. It didn't count like the part where it's just like there's just a hunter nearby. That was not counting kite time. So then they did an update. They're like, okay, so even though I guess in game they weren't able to do that. So I don't know what happened. Sorry, that was hunter music. This is the survivor music. It only used to count kite time when you hear this music specifically, but this music happens pretty rarely because the hunter has to literally be like next to you. You can literally see the hunter, but very often hunter's like behind walls or far from you or like still catching up or something like that. The game used to not count that as kite time, and then they did, and then like that's why the game doesn't match up with the end result. But the end result is like after they calculate all that time. But still, though, that was amazing. That was crazy good. I would ask to join, but those Ux would make me mad. Trust me, they did as well. But it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. That was value. That was a value match. And even though these hunters are like not that great, like I'm not gonna lie, the night wasn't that good. There were a lot of times where she let me just barely get away because she mistimed her harpoon, or she did a bad harpoon where it just kind of helped me out. It's still important to really sharpen those skills of when the hunter messes up, do you know how to take advantage of it? Or just in general, good kite routes. Do you know how to connect your kite routes like puzzle pieces together? What if you're not going for the silver kite? What if you're actually going for gate? How do you change your route then? What if it's like a specific hunter and you're also going for like dungeon or gate? Like, how do you change that even more? Like this time we were able to go against Knight and we were able to just completely skip hospital and just use the birdcage. But next time, maybe if it was like something like, I don't know, Gisho who would be able to dash over the pallet, I might have needed to use the window at birdcage or something like that and hope to go for dungeon. Hope that dungeon was in a different spot, which wouldn't have worked out because we know where dungeon really was now. But something like that. I mean, it's also like, to be fair, I don't know if that would happen against Gisha because at the same time I'm purposely playing in a way where I only transition once their ability is like gone, and then when their ability is back, it's too late. That's the way I'm playing. So we're only transitioning during times where they can't take advantage of it. Because if I were to do that, if I were to like go to birdcage when she was in the middle of having a harpoon, we would have died. She would have dashed up to us. She would basically get me. I wouldn't have made it. But I specifically went for it when her harpoon was gone. Same thing with the gate. I only went for gate as soon as her harpoon was out. I didn't go for it. I wasn't greedy for it because I'm like, I know she's gonna get her harpoon back before I reach the gate, so it's not worth it. It's just a free down for her. Alright, so we go to pallet, right? And then she gives me the opportunity. She uses the harpoon, she uses it just for water. And then that doesn't kill me though. So then that's my chance to go for gate. And then she's like, okay, well I'm gonna teleport the gate. I mean, we may have not gotten to gate that time. But we got to teleport out. That's step one. So then we go back to the pallet. Maybe she'll mess up again. She gets scared again. She's worried about dungeon. So she's forced to use her harpoon to stop us from going dungeon. Alright? And then we are back at the pallet. Again, there was better things she could have done. Like, she could have, like, circled the pallet area better, I would say. Been more careful about when she lets go of her harpoon. Maybe, like, first set up a circle. And then, before letting go of the harpoon, then positioning herself in a spot where I can't go to dungeon. And then release the harpoon. Like, that would have been better. Like, there's not saying that the hunter couldn't have done anything there. There was a lot the hunter should have done. Like, instead of being so quick on making circles, maybe it'd be better to make the circle. And then when the circle's complete, don't release your harpoon yet. Just wait and see what the survivor does. Because the survivor has to leave if you circle out the area just by circling without returning your harpoon. That's fine too. That way you can still keep up to speed. And that was her mistake. Because then we literally did that again and we went to gate a second time. But yeah. guys, that'll be the end of the session. We had some good Cowboy moments. Gotta keep playing Cowboy, though. Honestly, though, a lot better. I already could see a lot of improvement. There were a lot of lassos today where they were like last second, like absolute, maybe not instantaneous, but closer to instant than probably other streams. Like, oh man, some of these lassos were satisfying. Alright, guys. I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I stream every Thursday and Monday, 20 EST time zone, or 8 o'clock PM EST. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Like the stream if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new around here. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. That was a good game to end off. You miss me, Luca? I'll miss you too. Thanks for coming. Thank you to Lantern for coming. Really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, take care, everybody. Peace out. Bye.